I got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. Judah Benn, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family on this good Monday. We back to get boxing as just do. Hope everybody feeling good. Hope everybody pardon me, y'all. Damn, my bad. I was on mute. Salute to everybody, man. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend, man. We back to get boxing as just do. Y'all catch this on the playback. Smash the like button, sub to the channel. Turn your notifications on. Come rock out with the fam. Hope everything is on the up and up. Hope everybody's feeling good. Salute to the family. Let me say what's good. AJ in the building was good with it. He said your phone took a crap. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh was good with it. AJ, how you feeling? So I got you. IB was good, fam. How you feeling, bro? Mike was good with it, bro. Mike Kirkland in the building was good, family. How you feeling, bro? Macho in the building. Miss Joette, peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling? Gianni Legion, salute fam. Appreciate you stopping through. Thrill Hill in the building. How you feeling, bro? Lewis in the building. Was good, bro? Silverado Low is in the building. What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Did y'all enjoy the fights over this past weekend? You know, over this Friday, should I say? Aisha, peace and blessings, queen. How you feeling today? What's good with it, Macho? How you feeling? Enjoyed the fights this past weekend. Pretty solid bunch, man. Pretty solid bunch of fights. Ashley's corner was good, cuz how you feeling? For one, I enjoyed both Shoo and Tiger Johnson performances. PGH Big Dog, what's good with it, bro? I think they both had some standout kind of performances that people wanted to see from him. For one, I knew Shushu was going to impress. I said it. I told people he was, and he did. Damn, he did. Impressed he did. He ain't waste no time either. I said it, man. That man got that it factor about him. Shushu do, and I think he gonna go far. You know what I mean? I could see him snatching the title up very soon. I could see a fight between him and something like Raymond Ford being good down the line potentially if they still in the same weight class, right? Like all fights moving forward going to be on the table for that young man because he's talented. He truly talented. He got another highlight reel knockout. He got that, that energy about him, that New York energy. GP in the building was good, Brody. How you feeling? He got that, he just got that it factor, man. He got that something you can't teach, man. Something you can't teach. And he only getting better. He young and he just getting better. He getting better, man. So again, salute to Shushu, man. That was a great performance, a standout performance too. Most experienced guy, I believe he fought up to date, man. He just made short work of him, man. He did take some shots that, sometimes you don't see him get hit with, but I think that's part of the growing pains. It's part of boxing. It's a fight. At the end of the day, he didn't put himself in harm's way. He didn't repeatedly get hit with shots that he wasn't supposed to get hit with. So I think overall, if you just grade his performance, man, he did damn good, man. He did very well. You get what I'm saying? It's not much you could complain about. You could always tighten up on some things defensively, but other than that, man, I think think that was clean, man. He went out there, he went in there clean, came out just as clean. On to the next. And I know if he could, he'd fight it with next month if he could. Deep Free was good with it, bro. How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. So that was a good standout performance from him. Tiger Johnson, I knew the guy they was putting him in there with, despite the level of competition they've been matching him up with, they usually match Tiger Johnson up a bit more tough, but in a weird way, I think they kind of not really weird, but I think in a way they kind of threw him a bone, put him in there with somebody that got some experience, but he been stopped 4 times, I think, prior to getting in the ring with Tiger Johnson. So I kind of expected him to get that knockout that has eluded him for the last few fights. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little second since he got a knockout. So I know that was good to see him get back, not just in the winner side of things, but just a knockout. And I think it was more to it than just the opponent they put him in there with. Like he fought with a different intent this fight. You get what I'm saying? I think that's something him and what is his name? Pre-Nice Brewer been working on. And you could see it. He was sitting down on his punches. More people was questioning his punching power before coming into this fight. And I think he delivered, man. So let's see how things continue to materialize for Tiger Johnson moving forward, man. I just want to see him keep winning, which I think is something he's going to do. And I think he's going to be a player at 142. Just give him some time because he is winning. You get what I'm saying? I think, like I said, as he continue to work and improve and polish his style and sit down on the punches, I think the knockouts will come, man. It's just a matter of growth and understanding how to put them punches together and when to sit down and get your guy up out of there. And he did a good job at doing it Friday night. He ain't waste no time. He got a first round KO too, so he blitzed his man. Another good solid win. I mean, very good win. And you see it in the main event, Oshaquie Foster came in there against Abraham Nova. That fight delivers a pretty solid fight. It wasn't Oshaquie Foster's best performance, but it damn sure was a good one. Still was a good performance nonetheless, man. He went out there and boxed very smart. Seemed like it took him a few rounds to get his offense going. And once he did, he kind of figured it out and he started to, slightly just take over the fight. You get what I'm saying? He didn't dominate how you've seen him dominate in the past, but I do think he won convincingly. I don't think it was a split decision like they read on the scorecards. I'm not running with that. I thought it was a unanimous decision. That's just me. I think he just did the much more cleaner, effective work as I anticipated him to do. I've seen Nova slow down in the back half of fights before. He slowed down in the back half of that one, as I've seen him do. Like I said, another fight, so wasn't no surprise there. And one thing I know about Oshaquie Foster, you know, I know somebody that trained him. I mean, that watch him work out and, you know, watch him work. One of the things he like to do is take you into deep waters and drown you. So if you're a guy that's coming in there, you got some good punching power about you, you know, he'll take you some rounds and let you burn some steam and then start to pick you apart. And that's kind of what he did with Abraham Nova. It was a pretty competitive fight early. Like I said, Nova slipped some rounds in there. It took Shock a little second to, you know, get his offense together. But once he did, you know, he started to kind of pick and poke and you know, put something on Nova. And he ended up getting what he got a knockdown. What was that in the last round? I think it was 11th, 12th round. Got a knockdown. So Shock just continued to prove why he wanted to smoke more slept on guys in boxing, man. I think you know, next step for him, I don't see why he can't get a unification fight. You get what I'm saying? I think a unification make a lot of sense right now for him to just keep on proving it. Like he gave Nova an opportunity. Now somebody else with a title need to give him an opportunity. Yeah, Shushu, man. Shushu. I think he's gonna be something. Yeah, Foster got that dog in him, man. I did like the mascot came to the ring with it. Yeah, the mascot is always funny, Mike. I'll be joking, but I'll be like, man, I wonder how much that dude get paid, man. He'd be full of energy. The mascot be throwing punches and everything. He'd be warming up right with him. Mascot pretty funny, man. But yeah, Foster definitely got the dog in him, man. He showed you that the fight before this one. Like when he went out there and took out the puncher, and he took some big shots in that 11th round, weathered the storm, and ended up getting this guy out of there. So he definitely got that dog in him. But you know, you know, after the fight, he did say some very interesting things. He said something about the weight cut bothering him a bit. He had a tough weight cut, and his coach do agree and admit that you think the weight cut kind of affected the performance a little bit. And I think that could be pretty true. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that you learn, like as you're going through as you're going through the ranks, as you're going through your career, man. I think cutting weight is an art. And I think these guys get to a point where, you know, their bodies are still growing and things like that. So they got to be very mindful as to what they putting in their bodies on a more consistent basis. And that's why you heard them say something about hiring a nutritionist and something like that, so he could, you know, make the weight cut a bit better. And I think that's a smart move for him, especially if he plan on sticking around at 130, because he is a guy that frame wise, Oshaquie Foster, like he could easily be at 135. So I think that's a smart move for him to go get that nutritionist, man. You know what I mean? I think it is. Foster versus Roach is next. They agree verbally. Man, you took that out of my head, cuz it's in my description for sure. It's in my description because I damn sure was getting to it. Yeah, I was getting the Casanova Pugilis was good with it. Gave Boots his chance to be great. Prince Turkey make the fight. Right. But yeah, so I think, yeah, smart move. Good fight for him still, nonetheless. I think he won more convincingly than what the judges seen it, right? I didn't see split decision. You get what I'm saying? Abraham Nova just didn't win that fight to me. You get what I'm saying? He competed the whole way through. He never gave up. But like I said, once he got to about midway through the fight, he started throwing a bunch of wide arm punches, and Shock was picking them apart a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it wasn't overly dominating, but it was a convincing win to me. You get what I'm saying? Unanimous decision type win. So, no, I'm not surprised that they scored it closer than that. It's just judges for you. They always do that. But the right man won, and that's the most important thing. And like I said, salute to Abraham Nova. That's a good, solid effort from him. It just wasn't enough. Shock was in his bag. And the crazy thing about it, that wasn't even him at his best. Like, I truly believe that the weight could have affected him, like I said, and again, why I feel like it's not an excuse, because he won. It's not like he making excuses for losing. He's just telling you, I know I could look better than that. I had a tough weight cut. You know what I mean? I think that's real. Shockey kept it 100. Yeah, he say it's his fault. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Definitely, and that's what it is. He's just acknowledging what the issue was for him, and then he accepting accountability for it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't have an issue with what he said. Edgar Chavez, Jersey in the building. Was good, bro. How you been, my guy? Good to see you in the building. But yeah, man. So we always looking for the next fight up, and I did some reading, and like Cuzzo just brought up, said, Oshaquie Foster and Lamont Roach agreed verbally. That's the type of energy we need. And I go a step farther. I was doing some reading, and Lamont Roach said, as long as they don't lowball him, he gonna break his face. You get what I'm saying? He said, as long as they don't lowball him, he gonna break Shock face. Thought that was interesting, man. That's some big words for a guy that he's not a big puncher. I think he's 24-1-1 with 9 KOs. So he's not the biggest puncher, but he's a damn good boxer and a good fighter. And I think that fight coming up next makes all the sense in the world. Teach was good with it, bro. How you feeling? And not only spars and designer codes, I'm telling you, that's his problem. He's spoiled, man. See Irvin the Wiz was good with it. It's not that Boots is chasing Bud. Boots has nowhere to go. Nobody else want to fight him, man. We're gonna talk about that too. And it's always a conversation, man. But I just understand it on both sides, man. I got a little clip from Tim Bradley. LetsBuild was good with it, man. Fax Machine in the building. Tasmanian Will Jaron always fighting a bum. Just another arrow. Man, if he was just another Earl, bro, I think Earl damn near mess around be a Hall of Fame or something. You get what I'm saying? So if he had just another Earl, that's a damn good thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, he ain't breaking no faces. Aisha Ace, what's good, family? All love. How you feeling? Roach to me is an easy fight for Shock. Look, we gonna talk about it because that's where we at right now. Then we gonna get to the Bud Tim Bradley comments anyway and all that. But look, Roach is a good fighter. Make no mistake about it. He's 24-1-1. He damn sure could fight. He's an improving fighter. He's a guy that you can't overlook him, right? Because he can't fight. He's gonna bring it. But I think stylistically, man, it favors Shockey a little bit. You get what I'm saying? I can see it being competitive. Like I said, Lamont Roach can fight. Definitely can fight, but I feel like 130 is Shockey's Foster's division to kind of win, bro. Win or lose. You get what I'm saying? Gertz was good with it, bro. How you feeling? So if that's the next fight, like you said, them agreeing verbally, that's a good start. At least they both showing equal interest in wanting to fight each other. And neither guys are looking to kind of babysit the titles and not fight, right? So that's always a good sign. Hopefully they can make that fight next. I mean, if Lamont Roach ain't got obviously nothing lined up, why not? I mean, it make all the sense in the world, and I'm always about a good fight. You get what I'm saying? And Lamont Roach been putting together some good wins, man. He did a hell of a job winning that title, and that'll be a unification. Make all the sense in the world. It's a damn good fight. Damn good fight. You get a 3-belt bum in my lifetime. You get what I'm saying, Mike? Let me get a 3-belt bum. Yo, we got to do better. We got to build the sport up better. Yo, one loss. You got to think Earl Spence, despite anything, he lost to pretty much one of the absolute best fighters in the world. That don't make him no bum. You get what I'm saying? Losing to one of the absolute best fighters in the world doesn't make you a bum. Nothing close to it. You get what I'm saying? I can see if you losing to lower tier fighters and guys that's just not nowhere near on your level or struggling with you know what I'm saying? Then we got a different conversation. But when you lose to one of the best fighters in the world, nothing about you that could be a bum. I watch Shock, the more I'm impressed. Yeah, Teach, he just one of them. And I think that's just him coming into his own right at the right time. And Kello was good, my bro. How you feeling? Joe was good with the family. How you feeling? Listen, and working, don't work too hard, bro. Work too hard over there. But yeah, man, losing to one of the best just don't make you a bad fighter. There's no shame in that. You know what I mean? That's what you in it for, to challenge the absolute best. And if you just so happen to come up short, no matter how bad you came up short, you fought them. You get what I'm saying? So that's part of resume too. Not just the fact you don't have to beat all of the best, but fighting them, people gonna always respect you. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to get to that. But back to the, shocking, like I said, Lamont Roach is a good fight. I mean, I like it. That'd be just order Lamont Roach versus Jono Carroll. but Roach can ask for exemption to unify with Shock. Yeah, right. For sure, Dub. Appreciate that. He always on it too. And I hope that's what he do. Reason I'm saying that, Dub, because they already showing that interest in fighting each other. He already made his statement. Like, those some bold words. So I would like to see him attempt to be able to back that up. Like he said right off the bat, as long as they don't lowball him, from what I was just reading before I got up here, said as long as they don't lowball him, he'll break his face. So I said, okay. Okay, Lamont Roach, you talking about breaking faces. Okay, bro. Okay, you want to break your face or two? Okay. Leaving the plantation down, man. Good, man. Hope you having a good one, bro. But yeah, man, salute the Dub. But yeah, I hope he do go that route, bro, because I think that's a better fight, obviously, and it's a unification. And it makes sense. I still lean towards and favor Shockey in that fight, but I do know what Lamont Roach brings to the table. He's a patient fighter, good fighter, calculated approach. He's solid, bro. He's solid. He let them hands go, and he can box, man. But you know, again, Shockey he's just on he on his game right now. He on top of his game, and I think that makes him dangerous for anybody he get in the ring with. And the fact that, you know, that wasn't his best outing and he still won, to me, convincingly. I thought that was a, clean win for him, but competitive scrap. And that's how it's supposed to be. But we know that's not even his best. So him at his absolute best, I think he beats Lamont Roach at his absolute best. That's just my opinion. But again, we have to see the fight. And that's why we see the fight. So I hope that's the direction they go, man. I really do. You know what I mean? I hope he decide not to take that Jono Carroll fight, because that's a fight I think he'll win too. But again, that's why I grow my respect for these fighters, because there's an opportunity, in my opinion. I don't think Carroll is as tough a matchup as Shockey Foster is, and for him to go that, you know what I mean, if he's to go that route, Shockey instead of Carroll, I can rock with it. I can rock with it, man, and I hope that's what he do. Well, we shall see, man. But again, Friday night, good performance from Shockey. Salute to Abraham Nova. No need to hang his head. That's only his second loss. He'd be right back in the mix. He's a pretty damn good fighter. I wonder if he need to move up. Wonder how comfortably he's still making 130 at this point. Because he got some size. He ain't a small guy either, you know what I'm saying? He's not the smallest guy either. Yeah, I see you, AJ. I got you. So again, man, let's move on, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about these comments that Bradley made, man. I got this clip from Tim Bradley, and again, it's always about a discussion with me. That's just what boxing is. I like to have these conversations, these builds. He had his thoughts on Boots and in the Crawford situation. I'm gonna play it, and then we're gonna get to it.
Why is he chasing Crawford? Don't chase the bag. Make yourself a name. Make a name for yourself. He just want to go straight to the top, and it's like, bro, Crawford's on a different level, different pay scale. Crawford's at the penthouse. This kid he's at sea level. Terence now, is that guy. He's that guy. 10, 15 million. He's that guy, man. So in order for him to move, it got to be worth it. He's not going to just do it. I don't think that Boots, although it would be a good fight, and I got T in the fight, Terence winning that fight, it's just, will he get paid for it? And that's the thing.
And so that was Tim Bradley thoughts on it, and look, right, because I don't think so either, Ash. And look, I don't really got a big issue with nothing he said. It's just his thoughts on it, and I get a lot of what he was saying was making sense, but the only resistance or pushback I got on anything he said is, he chasing Terence Crawford. I know that's just the word, the term he used, but for somebody to be chasing a guy, that would make me believe one guy is running from the other one, right? If he's chasing him. That's number one. I know that's just me being, I guess, me, you know what I mean? But Maybe he didn't mean it that way, but yeah, I don't think he's chasing him, and I don't think he just wants to go straight to the top. I do think he wants to make a name for himself. That's the whole reason he would want a fight with Terence Crawford. And respectfully, like, I get it with the pay scale. I get it, the 10, 15 million, Terence Crawford at a different point in his career. All of those things are true. And I understand Terence Crawford's stance in terms of truly wanting the fights that are the absolute biggest for him, not just risky. I get that because he's done that already. He's been there, done that. I get that part. But for me, just with Boots, it's like, what is he supposed to do? I mean, he's 30 plus fights in. Respectfully, like, what is he supposed to do? How many fights should he have before he chase a guy, as you put it, like a Terence Crawford? Why should he want anything less if he is out to make his name? Who could he do it off? You get what I'm saying? The pickings is slim. So if I'm him and I'm 30 plus fights in, yeah, I'm going for the top guy too. I'm going for the top guy too, respectfully. I don't think you just want to skip and get your way to the top, but look how many fights you had. I mean, you got more fights than Errol Spence. And think about it. Errol Spence was a 3-belt champion and fought for undisputed. What are we talking about? He got his opportunity, didn't he? That's all I'm saying. There's no argument for me. That's my scenario for this situation. That's the way I look at that. Like, why wouldn't he go after him? Why should he aim for anything less? You get what I'm saying? Despite who you think will win or lose, you know what I mean? I get it. Maybe that's the money is not there. So I could understand it from that end. But just as a fight fan, in terms of, you know, looking at it from Boots' standpoint, he should gun for the top guy. He should want to fight Terence Crawford. You get what I'm saying? Why not? You get what I'm saying? That's the question. Why not? Showtime the guy. What's good with it, family? How you feeling? Your Tim? Sometimes he say some things that make you wonder. Dancing with Proofy. He's big money maker without EJ. Yeah, it's true. But I guess the thinking low is not so much that he's the big money maker, but he wants to pursue fights that would lead to him making big money. And I truly can understand that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Bruce, guys, what's going on? OG, how you feeling? Bruce a bad dude. He absolutely is. Tim blocking the entire Cowboys online. With that damn head. But yeah, so I don't think Boots is chasing anybody. You know what I mean? I think he just wants to be great. LaMarcus was good with it, bro. Pardon me, C-level pay. Yeah, nah. I thought at first too, Dub, I meant to bring that up. First thoughts, first time I heard it, I thought he was saying C-level, like fighter. But I get it. He's penthouse and he's C-level, not C letter C. I'm thinking he's saying C like SEA, C-level. Like that made more sense. So yeah, pay scale wise, I was like C-level. Threw me off for a second, but yeah, I got it. He not chasing Crawford, he's chasing the belts. If Crawford dropped the belts, he wouldn't be chasing them. I think that's a possibility too. Helltop, what's good with it, family? I think that's on point. Cash, what's good with it, bro? Thomas Hale in the building, JBT in the building. If the order of Boots and Crowley, I think it's a high time to start ordering that Canelo versus Benavidez. Right. But it looks like his options are limited. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I think too. Tim gonna make Boots hurt somebody. I'm telling you, I think the options, and I think when you look at it from Boots' standpoint, it's just not a lot of guys jumping up, you know, raising their hands. That's all. And just looking at it, you know, as a fight fan, you know, Terence Crawford ain't turning down no fights. Like, to me, you get what I'm saying? He ain't are ducking no smoke. So if it made sense for him financially, I do think he would pursue it. But I think that's the only thing that is going to make him pursue it, per his words, his own words. So I'm not knocking him, but as a fight fan, what I want to see, yeah, because I think that's the best fight that could be made at 147. I think that's the biggest challenge for a guy like Boots right now at 47 as it stands. But I get it. You know what I mean? Crawford had shout out to Tim when they put some work in. Yeah, the thing is, bro, it's just we know the story with Boots. He got more fights than EJ. And we understand that a lot of guys just say no to him. So all of that is not his problem in terms of when they say he just need to prove himself. Like, I get it, but how is he ever going to prove himself without the opportunity? How can you prove yourself without the opportunity? Who is he going to fight that's going to allow him to truly prove himself right off the bat? Like, who are people picking? Dapper Wright, what's good with it, fam? He said Crawford's pound number one. Not that popular. I could agree with that. He ain't the most popular, but he's definitely a number one guy for sure. I mean, but I think after that win, I think some more eyes got brought to him for sure. No evidence in the building. Was good, bro. Went bad for Cody. Yeah, if that's next. Dre Noble in the building. Say Crawford duck boots again. Yeah, I can't push that energy. Crawford ain't never duck boots, man. All things. What's good with it, bro? Ain't fight game in the building. What's good, fam? But fan, the way people are talking about boots, this you just started for like talking about Canelo, you want payday type stuff, but has no fight set. Jamel or boots, possibly Tim Zoo in Australia, and that's just me spitballing, throwing that out there because I've heard people explore that possibility. But he don't have the most options, but at the same time, he don't really need a ton of options. I don't know if people look at it that way. Terence Crawford don't need a ton of options. He only need a couple. You get what I'm saying? A couple good options are great, however you want to look at it, because he said he got about 2 fights left, and he gonna call it he gonna hang him up. That's what he said. So he said he got 2 fights. So you only need 2 really good options. But salute to Mill City, but I can't push that. Crawford ain't duck nobody. We got to stop doing that. Like, you sitting there talking about the number one best fighter in the world right now, I'm giving it to him over Canelo and the rest of them guys. It's Terence Crawford for me, easily, and I don't have no problem saying it. But I'm past all that duck tag stuff. We put that on some of the best fighters. I get it. Sometimes dudes avoid competition, but I don't think that's the situation that you could apply when it comes to Terence Crawford and Boots. Just look at the timing of when they came into the game. Look at the point where Terence Crawford is in his career, and be a real fight fan and say, like, realistically, at 36 years old, should he still have to prove it in that way where the money is not aligned with the risk? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He said it himself pretty much. Boots is risky. That's a risky fight. It's not saying anybody he line up against, he going to feel like he can beat. He's that type of fighter, but I just can't. Like, I get it. People don't like maybe the way he move, all that stuff. I know that conversation, but I'm just not one of them people. That dude ain't scared to fight nobody. Like, I can't do that. He ducking. Yeah, he ain't. Boots can't even say he ducking. Boots can't even say that, and to be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's some steps that got to take place, some things that got to take place for a duck to happen, and I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna get paid more than he made with Spence. Nah, he not thrilled, and I think that might be an issue for him, a roadblock for him. And you can't be mad at him because they are prize fighters. At what point in his career is he supposed to consider the financial side of things and be like, look, man, it's time for me to get paid. I put this work in. I deserve to get paid. Y'all don't see it from his point of view. I ain't saying, listen, if you fight another fight at 47, I think it should be Jaron and his hands down. But I'm trying to see it from Terence Crawford's point of view, the fighter's point of view. Put yourself in his shoes. Look what point he at in his career. You don't think he deserved to make the money? Think about it. And he ain't sitting here cherry picking around. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of what you think about his resume, it's not manufactured. You get what I'm saying? He really put some work in. That's all I'm saying. He really put some work in. You don't have to love him. You don't got to love the resume and none of that. But you can't deny that Terence Crawford put in work. And he shouldn't have to. He should always, as long as you compete, you should have to put in work. And it's always something to prove in some regard, right? But I think he's past that stage where a young guy just has to, he's an older guy. You have to get in there and necessarily risk it without the money lining up. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I get it. Mike Kirkland, appreciate you in the super chat. He said, quick question. Who you got between Crawford versus Prime Keith Thurman when he was one time? Man, that'd be a great fight, bro. But man, that's a great fight. But I tell you what, prime for prime, I still go with Crawford because I think Keith Thurman make more mistakes. I think Crawford is a bit more versatile than Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman is he's a bit of a headhunter, whereas Crawford is conscious and aware about going to that body. So I think he can mix up, his attack better than Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, especially even in his prime, he's just he'll get you with that punch. But I think when you're talking about a Crawford, like, he'll be looking for that shot, and I don't know if it'll be there. Get what I'm saying? It'd be a damn good fight. That's a fight that could go either way. I want to say that. But for me, prime for prime still, when I'm just looking at skill set for skill set, I still lean towards Crawford. I mean, but don't make no mistake. In his prime, Keith Thurman could definitely one-time you and knock you out. So that's one of them fights that could go either way, but I'll lean towards Crawford.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy Creo, the Travis Bar, realized all the money he lost with Bob. It could be, or he just look at it as maybe he left some on the table and he ain't trying to do that no more. He's trying to maximize his earning potential while he can. He just came off the biggest fight of his career. He don't want to go backwards financially. Not saying that, you know, it has to be that same price point that he got with Earl, but it don't need to be significantly less to the point where it's almost not worth the risk, where the risk outweighs the reward. You get what I'm saying? And I think when you look at a guy like Boots Ennis, who's that dangerous, it's that kind of fight. You get what I'm saying? It's that kind of fight. Boots ain't no run-of-the-mill fighter, so you got to, you know what I mean? Be smart to be careful. K. Causey, what's good with it, fam? Boots need to stay Bud is ducking him before T.O. steals that fight from him. T.O. don't want that fight at all with Bud Crawford. Joe said TC ready to get paid. He deserves it. That's all it is. P. Hunter in the building. What's good with it? Bud is ducking Boots for money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. However, if he fights anyone on 47, outside of Boots, and it's an official duck. I think that, you know, maybe you got, you know, maybe you can question some things if he does that. But yeah, I just think for me, it's not a duck. I just think it's a matter of options. And I think that's an option that he's not choosing to pursue because he feel like the finances ain't right. You get what I'm saying? And they are prize fighters. Never forget that. They are prize fighters. I know everybody love a good legacy type move or a good legacy fight, but they are prize fighters. And he is at that age, you know what I mean? 36, and he said he got 2 left. I doubt if he want to spend one of those opportunities on a fight, that's where he putting everything on the line, but he not getting everything that he should be getting back financially. So again, it makes sense. Yeah, he shouldn't have to. I always thought not at 47 if he's done there. You know what I mean? Sparky P in the building was good with it. Tim Stoudemire in the building. Something like number 39. I get it, man. Bob can buy a house in Malibu. Yeah, Bob used to say all that. Can a fighter fight without having a promotional company behind them? Yeah, they don't have to have no they don't have to have no big promotional company backing them. They get no fight, but I think that helps in terms of negotiations when you got somebody backing you. You get what I'm saying? I think that helps. You get what I'm saying? Some people have some situations where they ain't got the big backing, but they still get fights. Who's not chasing? But nah, you're not chasing him at all. He just, and again, Boots is just a young fighter that's hungry for the opportunity, and he wants the best opportunity out there. That's the kind of fighter you want him to be. Why would he want it? Why would you expect anything less from him? You get what I'm saying? He's in it to win. You get what I'm saying? He in it to win it and be great. He ain't chasing. He ain't just trying to, and he not chasing the bag either. Like, I mean, to a certain degree, they're all chasing the bag. They're prize fighters. But again, I just highlight that he's 30 plus fights in, and he got more fights than Errol Spence. And Errol Spence already had an opportunity to be a 3-belt champion, 3-belt unified champion, and he fought for undisputed. He did all of that and has less fights than, you get what I'm saying? Boots in it. So their career has been different, man. Boots has been avoided a lot. And we're going to find out even more with this Cody Crowley situation. Like, I'm not stuck on, you know, if Terence Crawford don't fight this kid. Like, we still don't know what's going on fully with him and Errol Spence. I would assume they still got some business to take care of before either guy could fight anybody else, right? So that's just, I think it's safe to assume that. So with that being said, you know, the IBF, you know, they did say the IBF ordered Boots to fight, you know, Cody Crowley. And look, next man up is always that. I've heard Cody Crowley had an opportunity to fight Boots before. I don't know if he asked for an outrageous amount of money. I did hear something to that effect. I really don't know what the situation is now, but I do hope that he'd be willing to fight Boots. You know what I mean? If this would be his opportunity to fight for a title, and it ain't supposed to be easy. So I would like this fight for Boots. I wouldn't be mad at this. Cody Crowley got some dog in him. he could come forward and be tough in there, and he got some boxing ability too, so he could mix it up a little bit. Cody Crowley got some layers to him, bro. Yeah, he remind me of Caleb Plant. He remind me of Caleb Plant, but he definitely could fight, and he getting the inside and mix it up, so he can make this fight entertaining as hell for us, depending on how you approach it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. I just hope, just because they ordered don't mean the fight is gonna happen. He still got to want to fight, so I don't know. Like I said, I think he had an opportunity once before, but maybe now that Boots has this strap, maybe he'll want to do it. That's what I'm saying. Teach was good with it, bro, man. PBC and that was Showtime. It's crazy. I hope not, Teach. I hope he don't. You get what I'm saying? You would think the belt would at least encourage him to say, you know. But I know guys want to get paid too, so I don't know if he's gonna make that be the issue again. From what I understand, anyway. J.A. Dixon in the building. Was good, Jay? Maybe a rush to fight Boots unless I get paid real good for it. Yeah, nah, I feel you, Mike. I feel you. It's tough. It's tough because he really, you know, he really dangerous for anybody that you put him in there with. Nah, I got you. I know what you mean. I got you, Mike. Yeah, it's tough, man. But it's like at some point, somebody got to fight this kid. Everybody can't say no. But as a legend, you should get G Peasy in the building. Was good, Brody. You said, but as a legend, you should get his just due. I'm not mad about that, Pav. He taking me either. He want the money fights on his way out the door. You got to think, man. If a guy just now talking like this and he at the end of his career, at no point was he on it this way. I can't really knock it because it seemed fitting. Why not go out making, you know what I mean, maximizing your dollars on the way out? You know how boxing is, man. It's an unforgiving sport. You gotta make that money while you could. And I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. But just because he's doing that, I'm not about to make him out to be some duck again, man. Because they just, like, people think about how fast people move, man. People was fresh off, some people fresh off claiming he was ducking Earl Spence all this time. And after they fight, you see how that played out. Now y'all still willing to say that's the guy that's ducking somebody? It don't even make sense. They ain't ducking nobody. He want money. It's time to start understanding situations instead of just pushing narratives. And that ducking stuff just don't work for me, man. You gotta show me he really ducking. He don't want to fight. Somebody may get that man the money he looking for, and he still say no. Then you might have a conversation. But other than that, nah, man. And he said it. He responded to the dude Ray Jackson on Twitter, bro. He said, yo, people keep asking you to fight Boots or something like that. He said, look, tell them, man, to get that money right, or it ain't about nothing, and stop talking about it. It's simple. Like, it ain't like he's telling you straight up what it is, man. Get that bag right, and I'll go over there and fight that kid, man. But just, again, don't make him out to be a duck if you're not going to pay him. You know what I'm saying? So, Boots destroys Cody Crowley. Yeah, man, I think he'll put a hurting on Cody. I ain't going to hold you. I do. I definitely do. It'd be tough. It'd be a tough fight for him. But look, that's what he in it for, right? I mean, Boots said in the interview it might happen on the Canelo card. Yeah, I was hearing about Boots possibly returning on the Canelo card for sure. Because you did something amazing. Doesn't mean you get special privilege. Hate that shit. Yeah, nah. It's why I'm with Canelo, because they be letting dude do whatever he wants. No one should be above the sport. But yeah, in this situation, and I agree 100%. In this situation, I don't think that's the case with Terence Crawford moving like he above the sport. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that's the case. I think he more so is I think his is more so about trying to maximize his dollar. Whereas look at, and just correct me if I'm wrong, I think he's trying to maximize his dollar on the way out, where Canelo has been moving that way, for some time now, in terms of like not selecting fighters that's at 168, but getting very, very lucrative paydays to do so. You get what I'm saying? I don't think Terence Crawford is doing that. Terence Crawford more so is trying to get the bang for his buck, right? He don't mind taking the challenges, right? But he wants the money. Whereas Canelo is getting the money, guaranteed damn near regardless of who he's fighting. Or, you know what I mean? I did hear he got less money than normal, I think, for that Triple G trilogy, but he should have, you know what I mean? But he still gets very, very lucrative paydays, and he can kind of select guys and bring guys up from weight classes. You get what I'm saying? So I think with Bud, it's just a bit different. You know what I mean? I think he like, look, I don't have no problem fighting, but just get me paid, bro. You know what I mean? Bring food. What's good with it, fam? Bozy understands what Crawford doing by chasing the money. He said, yeah, he told you got to get it from a fighter standpoint. Like, you got to be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Bozy that's why I like Bozy. He be keeping it 100. Still have a year to fight Bud, right? It's possible. Salute to Larry Lopez in the building. Making better decisions for his career. You get what I'm saying? Just trying to maximize that bag. And I can't knock him. You know what I mean? They are prize fighters. I don't think he being a diva about it. I don't think he going kicking and screaming. I just think he's simply letting people know what it is, and they still can't accept it. They still like, oh no, we'll fight him anyway. Like, bro, like it's just like you're not even gonna consider what he's saying. You still gonna just make him out there. Oh, he's scared. Yeah, he's scared. The man been fighting all his life. The last thing he is scared. But do he want to do it for less than he feel like he worth? I don't think he do. You get what I'm saying? Could you knock him for that? That's the thing. Way up into Spence fight, Bo, it's all about legacy. That's all he talk about now. After one fight, literally one big fight, he has a totally different demeanor. But I think what it is, and I feel you, Tim. I think what it is you got to consider the point that he's at. It took him a while. Some feel like it took him a long time to get this big fight that he just got, right? Despite how what took it so long, I think now he's at the point where it's like, yo, look, I got a couple left. You get what I'm saying, Tim? I got a couple left. I want to get paid. I want to challenge myself, but I want to get paid. You get what I'm saying? I think that's where he at. And everybody not going to rock with it, but for me, I understand it. Really, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's not a right or wrong thing. I just get it. You know what I mean? I know people have preferences. People rather him just get in there and fight boots. You know, trying to strike while the iron hot. Yeah, and I think this is the most his name been buzzing. You got to think Teofimo literally clout chasing his name. You get what I'm saying? Teofimo literally clout chasing his man because he know his name is being spoke on more than it's been at any point in his career because of the win that he's coming off, right? So I just need to drop the damn belts then. Yeah, if you're not fighting at 47 again, then I think that makes sense, Miss Joette, just to drop the belts. If you're not gonna defend him there no more, I don't think that's saying nothing wrong. I ain't saying, you gotta strip him, just drop him. They don't gotta strip him. Listen, he know exactly what he's going through. Facts, Tim. He know. He's getting Buzz position. We'll chase the bag also. And it's like I won't be mad at him, Larry, because it'll be later in his career where he feeling like he ain't got as many fights left and he trying to maximize. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not mad at it. You got to consider the business side, and these dudes want to get paid for their risks that they take. Get what I'm saying? But I'm as a fight fan, yeah, I'm right with y'all. Would I want to see that fight? Absolutely. Ain't no fight better to make, I think, at 47 than them two. You get what I'm saying? It's simple. It's simple for me. Very good fight. It'd be experience versus youth, man. Both guys are athletic, but Boots being younger, fresher, probably got him on the side of athleticism right now. You get what I'm saying? Okay, Boots for our question. I just since he let me down. Yeah, I just think what it is though. Yeah, and I get it, Tim. I just think he look at it like he not at the point where he gonna be doing this so much longer. I think if he planned on being around for years and years, I think maybe he might look at this situation a bit different. You know what I mean? As opposed to being at the end and you know, you really want that, you know what I mean? Get that bag. Name competition. Don't like how either guys is moving. But yeah, I also understand that business behind Canelo bringing in the bread from endorsements and all, yeah. And I get it's like I look at it like this, right? At no point in his career was this usually the mentality to this degree. And I think for it to be at the very tail end of his career, you get what I'm saying? Like, at what point do you deserve the right to go after the most money? You fought the best fighter. What people said was the best fighter, right? And I understand the situation, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you fought what was said to you to be the best fighter. Now, at what point you know, is it okay to say, look, man, I just want to get paid. I'll still take these challenges. And think about it. The mentality with him is not like, I don't want to fight nobody good. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to fight nobody that's dangerous. It's just like I want the money to fight. You get what I'm saying? It's not like you hear him saying, you know, cherry something that you would look at as a cherry pick. Like this dude still was saying something about Canelo. You get what I'm saying? If the business is right, right? He think Canelo will do it. You get what I'm trying to say? So think about that. That's clearly a dude that's chasing the bag, but that's all. Look, think about the risk that's coming with that. And he ain't a clout chaser. He ain't a clout chaser. He don't overly speak this. That's not a guy that'd be out here clout chasing. The fact that he even exploring that option is something real about that. But just think about it. Like that's a guy that he ain't scared of the challenge, but he want that money too, clearly. You get what I'm saying? He want that bread. And I just can't be mad. Can't be mad. You know what I mean? I sit on the show waiting on his price point, and the other guy's going to get paid well to fight who he wants. And it's true. It's true, man. What it took for Spencer to get Crawford, yeah. We're going to see Crawford versus Boots. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Not without that money being right. Daniel in the building. What's good, fam? How you feeling? Frequent fire. Salute, Brody. How you feeling? Bread, buddy, holding the belts. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. Bringing food. If you have no intent to compete at that weight limit, you know, holding on to the belts is just stagnating things a little further, kind of dragging it out. I would like to know what his intentions is all the way, though. You know what I mean? If he just gonna vacate the rest of the belts and say, you know, moving on. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. And I think, again, I said this before, I think that's why you know, this Jaron Ennis situation continues to come up. I think that's why that continues to come up, because he's still holding on the belts that's at 147, with Jaron having his only one that's stopping him from still being the current undisputed 147-pound champion. So again, I think as long as those are attached to him, people are going to, you know, connect those two names. And I think if he was to drop him, then that, you know, the conversation to kind of fizzle out a little bit. I think it'd still be people that want to see it, of course, right? But I think some of the conversation are somewhat of the demand that be online for to kind of subside. 10K was good with it, bro. Who's going to do Crowley bad? Yeah. And if he take the fight, if he even take it, if this man even take the fight, bro, if he even take it. Virgil Ortiz versus Crawford at 54 sounds good for boxing. That's a cool fight too. It's a good fight. Matter of fact, it is. It's a good fight. But I guess the money thing for him, shit, that'd be somewhere probably like in the Boots range. You get what I'm saying? Still risky, but probably just wouldn't garner as much money as what he probably looking for, whatever that is. And I'm only just gauging that based off the things that he said. So you know what I'm saying? That'd be another risky fight. Because Virgil a dog in there, man. Virgil is a dog in there. But if Cody Crowley say, yeah, man, whew, at least Boots will have a fight. Drop the belts and get someone an opportunity for sure. I ain't mad at that, Kate. I think that's what a lot of people are saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Because they just want to see the belts continue to, you know, see people fight for them, right? Nobody likes to see the division held up, especially being that, you know, on both of their roads to becoming undisputed or chasing undisputed, meeting up with each other, both Bud and Spence. It was held up long enough in a lot of people's eyes. So people just want to see, you know what I mean, the division continue to move. And the only way they can do that is if those belts are vacant where people can fight for them and get the opportunity. And that's why I say back to what Bradley was saying, like, you never hear Boots Ennis just sitting there openly just focusing and making it about money as much as the opportunity. You know, he just wants the opportunity to prove that he's great. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if given the opportunity, I think we're going to see that from him. But how he going to ever prove it? Like people keep saying, you know, Bradley said, make a name for yourself. How in the hell can he make a name for himself if nobody of any substance or real, you know, merit wants to fight him? Other than somebody that, you know, we probably feel like he going to beat up. You get what I'm saying? At least Terence Crawford, you can't say you know that he's going to go in there and beat him up. That's like a 50-50 type of occasion where I know people lean towards Terence Crawford because of the experience and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, I respect it. I like that energy from Boots. I don't know what else you can do. I don't know where else you can go to prove it. You get what I'm saying? I just don't know. I don't know where you can go. Somebody has to get his man a chance. You know what I mean? At some point. And that's why I keep highlighting the fact that he got more fights than Spence. He got more fights than him. I say that because just factor that in. Just consider that, right? Got a couple more fights, I think, than Spence. Spence already has fought for undisputed with less fights. What I'm saying is he's gotten the opportunities, right? He wouldn't have been able to be in that position with less fights if no one gave him the opportunity, right? You see what I'm saying? We all know the situation with Keith Thurman. When he had the opportunity to fight Spence, he chose not to. Cool, moving on. Kell Brook gave him the opportunity, didn't he? And it was on from there. It was on from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it goes. Somebody, you got to get a guy an opportunity. You can't say prove yourself without getting an opportunity. That's the only way you're going to prove it. What do we want to do? See Boots go beat up somebody else that you expect him to beat so people can complain? I'm a little tired of that. I'm tired of people still to this day will type that he a hype job. You get what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff up. They call this man a hype job still to this day. But, you know, a number of different guys turn him down and people not jumping up, raising their hand and fight him. But you'll still call him a hype job. It must be something these people see if they don't want to fight him. You get what I'm saying? Got to be something. Get what I'm saying, bro? Got to be something. Like, get a man a shot. That's all I'm saying. Win, lose, or draw. I ain't saying he gonna go in there and wipe Crawford. That I ain't even say nothing crazy like that. But I tell you what, that'd be worth all our time, in my opinion. I don't think it'd be no early knockout or no disappointing type of fight, man. That'd deliver. Crawford ain't backing down from the. I swear, if it was me, man, as a fight fan, I wish that the money to whatever that price point or whatever amount Crawford was looking for, or he'd be comfortable with to fight Boots. I wish he can get it and hit Boots with whatever it is that he need and make that fight. As a fight fan, I wish he did get the money he wanted just so we could see the fight. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw. Boots would be all right, man. They'd be all right. Canelo challenging Macaboo. I ain't daring to be great when Crawford challenged Canelo. We too small. You know how they do it. My opinion, Boots would be the only fighter to surpass Floyd's 50-0 record. He got an opportunity too, for sure, Tim. He do. Crawford said he won't chase that 50-0 record. He said, Floyd can have that one. Salute to my brother Big Dog Willie in the Super J. He said, salute to Devin, the Shooter's Dream, Haney. #slapped. So what's good?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
The Big Dog with Bud versus Boots. The only fight I want to see at 147. Me too, Larry. I'm right there with you. The only fight at 47 is that one for me. Can't see Bud fighting at 147 ever again. He probably won't, Miss Joette. He probably won't. Hey, for you, boxing news, LWBoxing.com. Little plug, yeah, LW Boxing is their plug, a.k.a. the fax machine. I serve 88 in the building. That's definitely a fight I want to see too. It's a good one. The Water Walk only need 3 fights to adjust and bear and boot food. Look, good luck, man. Good luck with it. I mean, if you think about going up there, man, I hope he know what he'll be getting himself into, because it will be no known physical advantages. Just consider that. Consider that for a minute. Don't even think about names, Joe. Just consider 2 fighters, right? One guy has the height advantage, the reach advantage, power advantage, just as fast, could be faster. You get what I'm saying? Like, just think about that. And one fighter has all of the physical advantages. You get what I'm saying? Like, and athletically can do everything you can do. It's not better. Just think about how tough that fight is for the other guy. With no name included. Just think about it like that. That's how I look at that fight. That's why it's very tough for him. You know what I'm saying? So anybody could win any fight on any given night. But I know a tough fight when I see one. That's a tough matchup for him. The other fighters at 147, no Boots and a hype job. You know what I'm saying, Mike? They know it, but it's crazy to me. It's like the fans online, they don't know it. They'll still say it, but it's like the guys that got get in the ring with them don't think so. Anybody pushing that, I bet you they can't beat him. Anybody that'll call him that within his weight class, I bet you he'll smash. Nobody respectfully in his weight class will call him that. They know that dude is it, man. I don't think he had trouble cutting off the ring, Joe. I think doing it consistently is where the issue came in. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you've seen him do it to some degree. But even so, once he did get there to a certain degree, he wasn't doing the right things. He was still headhunting. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not going to tell me he didn't cut the ring off at all. He did, but he didn't do it consistently enough. And then when he did do it, by that time, you get what I'm saying? He was following him. Some of the times when he would cut the ring off, he wouldn't do what he needed to do. Once he got there, he'd be still headhunting. And again, he wasn't listening to his dad. I think the moment just got away from him a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a learning experience for him for sure. It was Tio, but you two-time undisputed champion. John, what's good with it, man? How you feeling? Zenith, what's good, family? How you feeling? What's the hard fight? Oh, boots for Devin. You know what I mean? Because Joe said give him, what'd he say, 2-3 fights and he'll adjust. And he said boots would be food. I'm just like, just strip the names away for a second and just consider that a smaller guy, he'll be smaller height-wise, shorter, you know, reach not as long, and won't have no physical advantages. Just think about how tough of a fight that is for a guy. You get what I'm saying? When you look and you look at a dude across the other side of the ring and you don't have any glaring advantages whatsoever, you get what I'm trying to say? Think about how tough that makes the fight for you. So that's how I look at that. And I mean, I could be, you know, maybe it's just me, but I doubt it. Man, yeah, shit. Good luck, man. Good luck with that boot smoke. Cause that ain't for play right there. I feel that was a learning curve. Talking about a young fighter. That's what I'm telling you, GP. Hey, GP, how are you supposed to know, like, undeniably where you need to improve if you're never put in a situation where you get what I'm saying? Where you've shown that you need, you get what I'm saying? You got to be put in some situations. That's all that is. All we learned from that fight is that Boots still need more work. But whoever thought he was a finished product yet? You get what I'm saying? That's all that showed you. There's no need to panic. He went right out there in his next fight and looked spectacular, put himself in the matrix and got a spectacular knockout. You get what I'm saying? So he's still, you know what I mean? He's still learning, still getting better, bro. And he's young as hell. What is he, 26? I said that it was tough for Jesus to walk on water. It'd be tough for him to fight Boots, I tell you that. You could think Boots would be fool. Anybody that think that, clearly not watching those two fighters. Ace, the Boots ain't food for nobody in or around his weight class, respectfully, especially not a guy coming up into his weight class. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different type of power, punching power right there, too. And you ain't slipping punches for 12 rounds with him. He's gonna be able to hit you. No, I mean, ain't no damn way. And he could switch hit too. Man, you better think about that matchup a little bit more closely. We talk about Boots, or that really highlights how much his fans rely on size advantage, because the second they don't have it, it's a problem. They will still sit in the pocket. A lot versus Ryan. Not as much, Tim. And again, I want to be clear. I don't think Dev will sit in the pocket as much versus Ryan, not because of any fear of anything. I think for, just IQ intelligence is not, it wouldn't be smart. Now, if he done it, I respect it, because sitting in the pocket will give Ryan the most opportunities to land a shot. And I just don't expect him to fight a fight where he putting himself in that position on a regular basis. I think he's gonna look to, showcase his boxing ability on Ryan and try to box circles around him and sting him when he can. I ain't expecting a knockout, but Ryan better come prepared. I tell you that. Better come prepared to box. Doesn't barely beat Oloma, so ain't no way he beat Boots. That's just not a fight, in my opinion, that he could win. I could be wrong, but maybe we'll see it. You know what I mean? That's a lot. I mean, crack Boots and spar. 10K was good. Ain't even trying to fight no damn Boots. Nah. Boots kills Devin. Man, it'd be tough. Hey, food for Dev. Oh, he said I didn't say. He just food for Dev. Yeah, nah, definitely. He ain't food for nobody. Not Dev, not nobody. Not he ain't even food for Crawford, not Spence, not nobody. He'll give them, if he won't beat those guys, he'll give those dudes some of their toughest fights, I believe, personally. But I could be wrong, but I don't think he food for nobody. It also shows how different the bar is, because the Boots performance against Karen is considered bad despite winning every round. Devin is praised for the same type of performances. Yeah, for sure. That's why I say, man, how bad is it How bad is it when you win damn near every round? You get what I'm saying? How bad is it? Like, that's why I say, and I said that before, Zainab, the bar is extremely high. And people's expectation level is extremely high, because if you can think about it, we at a point in boxing where you could say winning 12 rounds straight is having an off night because you didn't knock a guy out. That's really what that is, because he could have had that same kind of offensive display, but just got a knockout in the final round. All would have been forgotten about, right? You know what I'm saying? So it just goes to show you that, because he didn't get the knockout, people, that's a terrible performance from Boots. Well, Boots ain't letting it lose a damn round. Get what I'm saying? How bad was it really? Could have been better? Hell yeah, he knows that, but how bad was it really? You know what I'm saying? So Roman's still a threat. Nobody trying to fight him at 135 besides Shakur. And Kambosos fronting like he really want that fight so bad. He about to go out there and get the skin beat off his face. That's too much for Boots. They had 10-round stoppage versus Ryan. Late stoppage versus Ryan. Think Ryan gonna curl up into that Victorville shell. I just don't see him sitting in that pocket too much, though. Like, more than he needs to, should I say. Boots don't have a huge size advantage over every opponent. That's true. I've been saying Team Shakur and Boots have the same expectations, even when they had no physical advantages. For sure, people expect you, even if you hurt sick, Zenith, they like, nah, you still was supposed to, your left hand, you still was supposed to, like, you shouldn't have fought. They'd be like, I'm like, damn, bro. Y'all just missing it, ain't you? Dude want to fight and run. They gonna make the best. So yeah, they can make you. Some guys you just will make you look bad. And if you watch boxing enough, then you know that it's just some guys that you won't look good against on any given night. And I think Boots just ran into his version of that night, a guy that just wouldn't allow him to look good with the style that was in front of him. You get what I'm saying? We usually see Boots putting hands on people, and he wasn't able to consistently put the kind of firepower on Karen that we wanted to see, but he still won every round. So, I mean, tell him you can do that shit with Dad. It'll be a totally different fight because Dad won't fight nothing like Karen. Like, you get what I'm saying right off the bat. Like, you got to know that. He's going to take chances, so that's going to leave him, you know what I mean? That's going to leave opportunities on the table for Boots to be successful. That's the difference. If at any point had Karen, stood his ground and actually tried to fight back, it would have been a big problem for him. And that's the difference. Dev is not going to fight like Karen because I ain't never seen him fight no fight like that. You can say what you want about him. I ain't never seen him fight to survive for 12 rounds. I've never seen that. So I ain't no reason for me to believe that he'll fight like that against Boots. You get what I'm saying? And they're two totally different fighters too. So it'll be a much different fight. And physical advantages hit different, Larry. I'm telling you. That was a huge physical advantage in every fight. You consider the next four without hurting guys smaller. Should be able to be a competitive Boots. They're the same damn size. Sheesh. I just feel like that that power for Boots would be it'd be crazy. That power disparity be different. It'd be something different, man. Boots saying what he's supposed to say. Crawford at 147. Let's fight. No one care about his record. Too risky. Even if Boots wins, well, the fight will leave Boots for his body. Telling you, man, Boots ain't nothing to play with. Boots and Haney are not the same size. I mean, look at it this way. Casanova, his dad said they could fight at 54 right now. So what that tell you? And Boots, when he said they're the same size, Casanova, just think about it. Boots don't be rehydrating to 165 and he fight at welterweight. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney first fight at 140, rehydrates to 165, and he's at a lighter weight. You get what I'm saying? That's why people saying he bigger than Boots, or the same size. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So it's crazy when you think of it like that. Hey, that's what it is. It's crazy. Haney is bigger than Boots. I'm just saying. Boots don't rehydrate. He fight at a higher weight class and don't rehydrate to 165. So that makes people simply feel like, you know, and that's the night of the fight, right? Oh man, Boots fight bigger and at a smaller weight. Yeah, that bigger. The average welterweight fight that came from 126. He says cap. Plus we don't know what about the rehydration weight. What with Devin? Now that's a fact. That's a fact. That's written down. That's documented, bro, about the weight. It's no big deal. Like, you know, look, I always said this. To be fair, Devin don't use his weight to win fights. I always said that. He used his skills. You know what I mean? He bigger than people. Like the advantages is obvious. What it do? Like, but you know, he still used the skills, so it's all good. Boots has a 10-pound rehydration clause with the IBF, so he definitely smaller on fight night than Devin. So he is. Telling you. We'll never see Devin fight for IBF strap alone. He needs that weight advantage to stand a chance. For Boots. He's telling me when they release Boots fight night weight. I trust what his pop say, man. I trust what his pop say. You know what I'm saying? I trust what his pop say. He ain't got no reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no reason to lie. That's the thing, man. Everything for me, like, is not about the next fighter. His father talking about how much he rehydrates after a fight or on fight night had nothing to do with him comparing it to Devin Haney. You looking at it that way. So you questioning if they ever released his weight. If his father's speaking on it, I'm going to think he's telling the truth. One situation had nothing to do with the other. Like, we just know what it is, man. They must have argued about it's what it is. Kid big as hell. That's all. Like, I don't even know why I would never even put up an argument for that for a fighter. It's a fact. We just know it. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't matter in the ring against him, though. I'll tell you that. But he's the only advantage we talking about. I mean, not really. I mean, they make a big deal out of it, but he had a height, reach disadvantage as well as weight. You know what I'm saying? So it's the total package with him. It's the total package with him. He's all of it. Rose just beat up a bit, talking crazy about I used to be Golden Glove. Salute to Rolly. Alden, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? But he helps with more than just punching. If he's not an advantage, he would not be cutting 30 pounds. Nah, for sure. It's definitely got to be some type of advantage for sure. Marquis was good with a comfortability, something like that. Yeah, they don't. It's not about them releasing it. It's about me paying attention and hearing what his pop said. So if you want to question that his pops is lying about what he said about his weight, then that you could have that conversation. You could question it, but I'm not, because when he spoke on that, it had nothing to do with another fighter and comparing it and saying, you know, another fighter is bigger or smaller than him. He's just telling you how disciplined Boots is. That's all that is. That's what that tells me. You know what I mean? Lamont said Devin rehydrated 159 for 135 fight. That's 24 pounds the morning of the fight. So 126 to 130. I'm telling you, for sure that. Salute to my guy, all things, man. Sheer dig. Sly said, I love it when they try to hold Tank to the standard, but never Canelo or Haney. You know how it be, Sly. You know how they be, man. You know how they do it. I think Bill said the thing. Oh, so look, while we talking about this, Bill Haney made a video. He did some trolling, man. He trolled Coach Cal and Coach Kenny. Thank fans of bias can't make this. Yeah, you can't make it up. Kyle Sports in the building. JBT was good with it. Hearns always had physical advantages. When he fought 4 divisions, still didn't take away his greatness. Yeah, man. No. Have to do that, just we know Boots had an IBF, so it can't be no more than 157. You dig what I'm saying, LaMarcus? It's good. That's all. I'm not trying to, I'm just telling you what we know, what makes sense out here. Terence was not blowing up 25 pounds the next day either. Mm-hmm. For sure that. It's all good talking about advantages in boxing. It's funny. They make weight while I complain. I mean, nobody complaining. You gotta really listen to the conversation. People are just pointing out what we feel like are the facts. It only seems like a complaint because people try to argue what the facts are. Nobody is complaining about the weight. I ain't got to take the punches, right? I don't give a damn what they weighing on Fight Now. I swear I don't. I really don't care. I don't care personally because I'm not in there getting punched. But for conversation purposes and in terms of boxing, you know, guys shouldn't be blowing up to 2 or 3 weight classes above the weight class that they weigh in at, in my opinion. I think that's crazy. When you do that, you simply telling me as a fight fan that you should be fighting at a higher weight class. That's all. And I don't care what fighter it is. That's all fighters for me. I don't drain 30 pounds to fight smaller people because better competition is there. They do that for advantage. You know it. You know it's to go back and watch some old fights. Yeah, facts are facts, man. Just a little steak and water. Joe, a fool. A little steak and water, Joe. Boots weight limit is 10 pounds after his weigh in. Yeah, for sure. John Wick, he said, not mad at Bill, troll Kenny and Calvin. Nah, that's honest trolling though. It's funny. I think I got the clip in here. I mean, I think I got the clip in here. Yeah, it says the fight ain't happening. But see, this is the part, John Wick. This is the part that he didn't explore. Although he was saying that and playing the clips. I'm gonna play it real quick, and we're gonna get this short. Let me see. I think I got it in here. I do. I got it in here.
Breaking news, Gervonta Tank Davis just released from GPS ankle monitoring, and what a wonderful blessing that is for boxing. But we have a little bit of confusion within the camp and the community, and today we have Yo and Dummy to tell us what's going on.
I'm going with Ron this fight.
I don't think it's going to happen because Ron is a threat.
Hey, yo, we tried to keep it true. We used every excuse, including the flu.
Hey, dummy. Bill Haney was on our ass like glue.
Hey, yo, if we don't stop Devin Haney, we through.
Hey, dummy. Ain't nothing else left for us to do.
We are Blue Avenue, Hulu, Doug Stupid.
Yeah, whoever is editing them videos is a funny guy, bro. That's funny to me. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of things to consider. I did hear him say, you know, it would happen because he a threat. But it also, you know, a reason for thinking it wasn't going to happen because of how Ryan pulled out of fights. And you seen how it happened the first time around when he just pulled out of negotiations and went another way. Then he doubled back. So it wasn't like what they were saying was all the way out the realm of possibility for this fight to fall apart and not come to fruition. So I don't see it as nothing big. It was almost a possibility. You get what I'm saying? Fights for money and fame and one for you because there's no Cambosos with all the belts. Got to see Lubin, his father neither. Dre. He said the fact that Loma put the beats by Dre on the middleweight is even crazier. Damn. Damn, Sly said Loma put the beats by Dre on the middleweight. Wow. Even Thurman says max gain is 10 pounds. Yeah, he did say that. He did. Cutting that much weight is to maintain the size, man. Just stay away from guys your size. I can't argue with that, Zane, if I really can, bro. And he had all the balls to fight Loma. For sure. Peaked to 63 3 days to the fight above his head. Bill ain't funny as hell, bro. I'm telling you, just like the fighters engaging in certain programs is not an advantage. All things. Yo, he a clown, bro. You gotta give it to him. When you doing that stuff, that's friendly trolling to me. Nothing is personal. That's within the realm of boxing. That's entertainment. That's funny. I don't know who edited them videos for him, but they stupid. They stupid, man. Bill wants to be famous so bad. He make a hell of time for it to get it out, but it's just desperation. They won't stop. He say he too pressed for my liking. Yeah, I feel y'all. Because 25 pounds is not natural. Keith Thurman was like, man, he said, what are you taking, IVs? Keith Thurman said something about IVs. I was like, damn, Keith. Keith, he said, IVs out this joint. Liquid IVs, that's what he said. Said it's awkward. He said that's crazy, something like that. He was saying, Keith Thurman. You know, I can't argue with him. He an athlete and he a bigger guy and he don't get that big. But you know, everybody is different. You know, Regis graduated 18 pounds. Yeah, he did. You know, I went back and looked at some old day weights. It's not normal or natural, right? So nigga scared of a burger. Joe said that 25 ain't nothing, man. It's just a little burger and fries, just a little steak. He said, right, fight game. He said, keep trying, snitch, keep told, keep telling. Keep saying, man, what exactly is going on, man? Keep saying what they doing. He said, what are they letting this kid do? Keep crazy. Say, what are they letting this kid do? Liquid IVs or something? Like, that's what he said. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Keep Thurman, shout out. And I tell you what, you better focus on that fight, bro, because he got a real one on his hands. He got a real one on his hands. He better pay. He better be locked in. Hospital, but didn't drop him. That's why I don't like the Haney fan. But always looking for extra sauce and stuff. Yeah, they sticking to that. That's their story, Marquis. They sticking to it, yo. The hospital trip. They ain't letting that one go, bro. They like, nah, we sent him to the hospital. Yeah, we sent Loma to the hospital, y'all. Broke his ribs. You know what I'm saying? We broke his ribs. Broke his ribs, B. Broke his ribs, G. You know what I'm saying? Broke Loma. Loma wanted that rematch bad as hell, too. Yeah, I keep talking about broke ribs. Loma wanted that fade again.
The 7 pounds, this is the way I look at it. I weigh on the scale at 147. I'm in the ring at 157, 158, right? That's the truth. So if I weigh in at 154 and then next day I'm in the ring at 158, it's still Keith Thurman.
Is that normal for you? And I only ask because we seen the Devin Haney for Regis at a 140-pound fight, and the fight night he weighed 165. So that was a 25-pound rehydration where you're saying 10 pounds.
What did he do? Get a liquid IV? What did they let that boy do? He did so. What did he do?
10 pounds.
What did he do? Get a liquid IV? What did they let that boy do? He did so. What did he do?
Conor Benn just rehydrated for his welterweight fight, which was a catch weight of like 150. He went up to 171 the morning of.
So nah, that's awkward. That's awkward. You want to be able to move. You want to have your athleticism. You know, there's no need to gain 20 pounds. The 7 pounds.
Keith said, nah. He said, nah, that's awkward. Keith Thurman funny as hell. Oh, man. Keith said, nah, that's awkward. So what did they let that man do? Deep for the win in the building. What's good with the family? Let nobody try to. He says water weight will cause bloating. For sure. Keith was ready to write a statement on everything. Fight game. keep wearing the wire. Keith said, nah, that's awkward. What did he let that man do? I said this before, all the jokes aside, though, maybe he just constantly growing, and the fact that he ain't got to shrink is his body. You know what I'm saying? That's his body responding. I mean, big kid. You know what I mean? He's a big kid now. You know what I mean? He ain't a Toys R Us kid no more. I mean, Devin's the only fighter I know that looks like he's that bad in the face on weighing that. Yeah, that's crazy. He had to catch himself. Keith was about to spill the beans in it. He was about to spill it. Keith one time Thurman was about to, spill his beans. He was about to spill it, man. He's about to tell it all. Keith was about to tell it all, man. Big kid don't want to fight other big kids. He's a big kid now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight them other duds. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, the trolling, man, that's the innocent trolling. I could tolerate that stuff because it don't go personal. I mean, it could be a little redundant, but I get it, I mean, he keep natural reaction. Was like, yeah, you seen him? Facts. He's like, yo, what? He's like, that's awkward. He keeps saying, that's awkward. Said it's all the protective fighter. Right. He said, man, that's awkward, man. Telling you. Gervonta Davis of boxing. Yeah, they mad. They stay mad at Tank. When are they not mad at Tank? Every other day. And 30 pounds to protect one fighter. Man, I'm telling you. Well, we at the weight class now where you got the right fighters at the top. I mean, where I guess guys is closer to the same size, so you ain't gonna be able to be, you know what I mean, the bigger guy against everybody. Somebody better fight Matias, I'm telling you now. Somebody better get in there and get that young man some work. Should have been on them roids. They seem to think Conor Benn is just as tough a fight for Mario Barrios as Boots Ennis. I think I call BS on that. I don't think so. I think Boots is definitely a tougher fight for Mario Barrios than Jaron Ennis. I think Mario Barrios got a real good shot at beating a Conor Benn, because I think he can take what he dishing nowadays. He don't look like the same guy that he once was few fights ago, since popping with them eggs, them contaminated eggs. He don't look like the same guy. I think Mario Barrios would be able to deal with his punching power, and I think he's a better boxer than he is. I think he'll be able to outbox him. I really do. With the trainer that Mario Barrios is with, he looked sharper, he looked better, he looked more focused, man. I like him, man. I think Barrios got a real shot at beating Conor Benn, but I think with Boots Ennis, that's a no-go. I don't care who training you and what you're doing. I just think that's a tough fight. But I think Barrios can be competitive against anybody, right? But I just don't see him being able to do much with Boots. 12 threes in the building. What's good with it, bro? Soup to my guy, GP. When you change the rules, breaking weight rules in your home state, that's protection. Because, yeah. And he gonna have to find out, because now they're talking about, oh man, who did they talk about Conor Benn fighting, man? I think he said Mario Barrios. So we're gonna see it. If he still got to fight in the States, I want to see it, bro, because he somebody he gonna take an L soon. I could feel it, especially if he keep messing around with these American fighters. Somebody gonna beat him. Then would have got with Victor Conte. It never got going. He's with the wrong plug, Cash. You know what I mean? He's with the wrong guys. That ain't no good, man. Conor Benn and them eggs caught up to him. Appreciate you, bro. Danny Garcia, appreciate you. I did write that in my thing. I think I wrote that in there. Yeah, Danny. It is Danny. Danny Garcia. Yeah. Danny Garcia said he the biggest name for him. He ain't got no other options. So Danny Garcia and Conor Benn would be a cool fight to watch. I got Danny too. And I like Danny. I got Danny beating him if they fight. Yeah, look, the fighters, man, Zenith, they speaking on it, bro. Like, everybody not accustomed to that. Like, I've heard certain people say they familiar with guys having to cut that much weight and gain that much, but I'm hearing more people question it than the people agreeing with it. You know what I'm saying? So, steroid storage bin was obviously, called him steroid storage bin. Barrios gonna give him that work. Yeah, I got Barrios in that one. 12. He fight Conor Benn. I got Barrios for sure, 100%. And I got Danny too, bro. I'm not picking him to beat neither of them guys. I'm telling you, it's different over here, bro. That punching power is what made you a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? Now that's not so much the case, and guys are able to take everything you tossing at them. Nah, that little element of surprise that you had, that little shock value with your punching power is just not there, bro. And it's 2 fights in a row. And again, it's not just that you're going to the decision. You hitting guys with everything, that the same type of punches that was knocking guys out. You're not doing it no more. I'm watching it. So there got to be something going on. You just look a little different in there now. And you seem more susceptible to shots coming back at you too, because now your fights are forced to go longer. And again, you don't have that fear factor in the ring against your opponents, and dudes is willing to stand in the fire with you. You know what I'm saying? Pete Dobson took every single shot Conor been through. He got hit with everything, kitchen sink included, and he still was standing. Didn't drop him or none of that. And he was getting clipped after a while. So that's a more athletic, faster fighter, like a Boots Ennis, even a Danny Garcia. Like Danny Garcia seemed to be faster than what Pete Dobson was on the night. So that ain't gonna be no easy fight for him. I'll go with get Danny in that one too. He was on them roads. Yeah, man. The only one I feel bad for the most, bro, is Rod's podcast and the business senior was good, bro. The one I feel bad the most for is what's his name? Chris Algieri. Yeah, I think Chris Algieri, man, even after he got sparked. I think that was one of him and what was the other guy name, man? The guy Boots fought Van Heerden, Chris Van Heerden. I think the way he got those guys out of there, it just looked a little bit different. And since then, you ain't seen nothing close to that. And I just don't feel like that's a coincidence, man. And again, the timing couldn't be worse. It's at the time that you get popped with contaminated eggs and pretty much some type of banned substances. So, bro, you can't. It's hard to explain that. Like, where did your power go? You know what I'm saying? They saying you're not armed with those torpedoes no more, so you can't get these knockouts. Danny Garcia coming up about it. Ain't the fight. Yeah, they called him Danny Garcia and somebody at 154. I think it was Lubin. Yeah, I heard that one too. We ordering Boots to fight Crowley. It's time to order everybody. Let the fights made. Let's get the fights made. Yeah, everybody need to fight. Especially if they started with Boots. They need to start with Canelo and I mean, they did say they're in negotiations though, them and Benavidez. Suleiman did come out and say that. He said on the YMCA coach. Who the YMCA coach? He's super inactive. Yeah. For sure. He's been sitting on the side since he fought Jose. Like Boots versus Crowley, athletic, and will be a good fight. Plus his southpaw. Yeah, he can make the fight interesting. Zainab, I think his head meet his demise in there, but I think he can make things real fun, real interesting because he coming to fight. Cody Crowley showed me another dimension to his game, being able to stand in the pocket and fight. I wonder would he fight Boots like that? That'd be entertaining if he tried that. Man, that'd be a good fight. And he got a beard on him. He could take a little bit, but I think Boots would do a number on him after a while, though. But I don't think he'll go easy, though. I do think it'll be a good fight, but I wonder would he take it? And again, like he got offered this fight before at an earlier point in his career, and he said no. Or they said he asked for a lot of money or something like that. Guy flew his spar to get ready for Manny. Did he? Did he spar Cody? I didn't know that. If you did, Cody had no problem with his punches. He's getting smoked. He was I forget that fight that he was. Who I gotta go pull up. Let me pull up his resume. He fought somebody in the pocket, bro. He was bringing it, man. I was surprised that he was fighting like that. I gotta see who was it, man. I gotta go to his resume and see. Cody the Crippler Crowley. Gotta get your ass in there with Boots. Oh, it was Abel Ramos. Yeah, this was his last fight. This was last year in March? Yeah, he ain't been in the ring since March. Yeah, Abel Ramos. And he fought Abel Ramos in the pocket. He dogged that fight out. Won by majority decision. He showed me something right there. He showed me. Now I don't know if he'll last doing that against Boots, but it would be entertaining to see. Came from the Mayweather gym. Yeah. It was Ramos. Yeah, Abel Ramos. That's the last fight he had. He ain't been in there since then. So I don't know if he gonna fight Boots. He need to though. You get what I'm saying? Crowley beat up Tilo. That was Spence mandatory. Did he? For his ass. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude was 18-0, Zenith. Yeah, we won a 10-round unanimous decision. And he got knocked down in that fight too. In the second round, he got knocked down. Yeah, he did. Big Dog Willie in the super chat, man. Appreciate you, homie. He said, Bill said Devin Haney punching power has increased so much. The sparring partners have to sign a release waiver. Devin's power like Drago. Pure facts. Yeah, they said the boy putting lights out in sparring. Hey, putting the lights out in sparring.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
I want to see Boots versus Lewis Crocker so bad. Yeah, man. I wouldn't mind seeing Boots versus anybody. I salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. He said that's why Spence didn't have an IBF mandatory for a while. He got up out of there for a minute, didn't he? So Cody Crowley did some of his dirty work, huh? The pure blood and the fisting of the flock for them to be handing him the boots like that. He's getting sacrificed like a lamb. I think for him, it's like, I guess, Thomas, this the opportunity he said he been wanting, right? He won't have a title, so this time to prove it if he really want one. I mean, let's see if you really want to fight. Like the people on the sparring, we can't find a knockout with 8s and no headgear. Cap. You ain't buying it cash, you know you're not buying it. Be careful what you ask for. You better. Just relaying the Bill Haney honest facts. Cousin Bill. You ain't ready for Pitbull Cruz to put the beats on Rolly. Should be a good fight, man. I got a sneaky suspicion at that fight. I mean, it's either gonna be a knockout. If it's a knockout, I favor Pitbull. I'm gonna just say that. If it go to decision, I think they could play in the favor of Rolly. Let me see if I'm right or wrong. We gonna see. Some people feel like Pitbull ain't got enough power for Rolly, but I don't know why they would think that. So people get tired from him jabbing and moving. Yeah, but it'll be an entertaining fight. Maybe it'll be a crash out fight for both of them. You know what I'm saying? It could be. Could be. People gonna get tired of him jabbing and moving, all right? He probably gonna jab and move Ryan to death and they fight. So I'm telling you, he better be prepared. I see him putting in some work with Derrick James. He better be prepared. See one of them fight Ryan after. I wonder if the opportunity will even be there. I doubt it if he's coming off a loss. Who knows? Another title fight for him coming off a loss? I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking forward to Rolly versus Pitbull. Yeah, I think so too. I hope it's a knockout, though, Zane. If I don't want to see a decision fight out of them two. I expect mayhem in the ring with them two. I want to see somebody get smoked. I know Pitbull coming in there to crash out. I think he really going to test Rolly chin. That's why this fight going to be entertaining. It's either sink or swim. It's either Rolly or Pitbull. Somebody, whoever land first. Whoever land first. And Pitbull, man, if he get Rolly chest and land one of them wild haymakers that he be throwing, man, might be tough for Rolly, man. He might not have Tony Weeks to save him this time. You know what I'm saying? He might not have, he ain't gonna have. I doubt if he had Tony Weeks to save him this time. I doubt if Tony Weeks be the coach. Oh, Rolly get the knockout. Oh, you want to see Rolly get the knockout? You want to see Big Rolo get the knockout? Be Inboxing News in the building. What's good, my bro? How you feeling? So how the people make foreign sessions. Imagine sticker who fighters are out. To me, none of it matters. I just say, one or two isolated sparring sessions, GP don't really matter to me, right? Like the ones we be hearing about. Salute to my guy, Be Inboxing. Appreciate you, bro. But you hear that term all the time, or that fights are won in the gym. So I do believe that sparring does matter, but when it comes to these specific sparring incidents that we hear about a lot, that's these famous. I feel like those are not no measuring stick at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who won or lost them at all, but I think the work that they put in does serve a purpose, but not, you get what I'm saying? Not those isolated sparring situations where people try to overly gauge something that you didn't even see, or maybe even when they drop little clips, like I don't make too much out of them. I mean, it just be for bragging rights at the end of the day. And if you know how I know, some guys are just great at sparring, being a sparring partner, and they just not so good under the lights. Some people, you get what I'm saying, can't do it under the lights. They give you the toughest rounds of sparring and you ever had. But you get what I'm saying? They give you the toughest sparring you ever had, but then they get under the lights and lose. Right, but imagine Ryan Clark Devin. Man, hey, listen, he got an opportunity though. You know what I mean? He ain't out to, you know what I mean? D1, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? What's good with it? Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie, man. And back in the super chat, he said Devin invented Jiraiya's when he up out of the horseshoe, a fool, dude.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie, and much love and appreciation to my guy, Mike, in the Cash App. Appreciate you, bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
That definitely serves a purpose, dude. Just not the measuring stick. Facts. It serves a purpose, but I'm with GP. It's not the measuring stick. You know what I'm saying? Lights get bright when they are duking it up in front of thousands, right? And when everything on the line, GP, them gloves are smaller and the headgear is not present, and they don't got that, that little sense of comfort that they might have in sparring. I mean, since nobody wants to fight Boot, Adam was good with it. Since my Boots or Matias, how about Boots versus Matias? Woo! To be honest with you, I think that could play out similar. I'm not going to say exactly the same, very similar to how Boots and Vila played out. You get what I'm saying? Because of the stylistically, right? I know Matias do something different than what Vila do, especially once he get in the inside with those short shots and throwing them combinations in the inside, right? But I think that'd be a dangerous fight for him stylistically because of his approach and his willingness to get in the fire and try to gauge what his guy got. I think Boots Ennis, that could be a very dangerous game plan. You get what I'm saying? So it'd be crazy. I just think they'd criticize Boots if they made that. Derek Wilson said, "Damn, Bill, I live and be more." Good one. Nah, it is a good one, right? As I said, it's okay. Some of it is still funny to me. That I can listen to that type of trolling all day. Like, that's cool, but he ain't have to go personal. He just kept it boxing. It was funny. Well, I've been always getting these bags, but you know it, Thomas. You know it, bro. Sparring stories used to be off limits, couldn't be dropping videos and sparring, right? I think stuff changed once clout became like a factor, D1. I think people especially once you added social media into the mix, should I say. You know what I mean? And the fact you mix that with clout chasing that go on, then you start seeing people dropping hella sparring videos. Saw highlights of the Matias loss. And I saw him hurt, so I'm taking Boots. Absolutely. That's why I said it'd be a tough fight for him, man. Boots really gonna do enough. Yeah. I seen it too. Petros and Nanya. It's just be a dangerous fight for him because of his approach to fights. And again, he just gauged your power that way. He willing to take shots. I think that's very dangerous if you fight Jaron Ennis, man. Having the gym should stay, yeah, for sure. Like I don't care to see it, you know what I mean. But if it's out there, it's out there. But I ain't, I ain't mad. You know what I mean? People start using their sparring with big names to get the clout off them. Yeah, you know a lot of this stuff happened, right? It started with the clout chasers, man. But some of it, I think, can serve a good purpose, though, D1. Again, if it's put out because it just was like great work and it's not like, both guys are cool with it, both teams or whatever, and they like, look at this great work. You get what I'm saying? Then I'm cool. I'm cool with it. But if it's like on some underhanded, oh, I got it off on him, I ain't cool with that, right? Because that's corny. But you get what I'm saying? If the work is great and they just sharing great work, I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at it. But unfortunately, like for more times than not, if they dropping sparring footage, they on a different type of time. Damn sure everybody trying to come up off a spar session. You know what they trying to get? I said little clout junkies. You know it. Best sparring tape. I'm tired. Yeah, it is the best sparring tape. It's best sparring tape, especially because what really was taking place in the actual sparring. It definitely was because when you pair that up and then you play the beautiful big footage of Bill explaining what sparring was like for them on a day-to-day basis, it make all the sense in the world. He was tired of kicking your ass. I get it. It all makes sense now. I get it. Like when you hear how articulate he was and detailed he was with how they used to get their asses handed to him on a day-to-day. And then you see that little clip with Shakur, like, I'm tired. He's like, yeah, he's kicking your ass again, huh? Those people name would be relevant facts. That's true. That's true. Some of these people, they know that's how they do it. That's how they came up, man. Clout demons out here these days. They gotta have it. The junkies, like you said, D1. Clout junkies. Clout junkies. Clout junkies, man. Clout damn junkies, man. Yeah, that's crazy piece. That's why he was tired. That's why I said who quit. And that ain't that if that's your interpretation of quitting, boy, you can have it, boy. You just don't know, man. Just don't know. You just don't know, man. Piecing his ass up. That's what I say, man. Like, yeah, I'm tired of this, man. Like, what you want to go unlimited rounds of getting your ass beat? You don't learn, huh? Hard head make it so fast. So I ever seen the Hector sparring shit, released that tape just to show a video of 4.2 punches being landed between both of them. Talking about somebody got their ass whooped. Jojo, your lord, he said, will have his day in the ring, show his medal, don't trip. Fight is closer than many believe. You know what I'm saying? Let it go and materialize. Salute to that young Kizing, man. Salute to him, man. But let me get back to what I was talking about, man. Let me run back through that. Oh man, yeah. Something else I knew something else I didn't bring up, man. Manny Pacquiao, man. Manny Pacquiao. I had to talk about that before we leave. I had to. Manny Pacquiao, first of all, he got denied entry into the Olympics because of the age restriction. Why in the hell what is he, Manny now? 42 years old? Why the hell would he be interested in pursuing the Olympics and possibly ruining the dreams and hopes of these up-and-coming boxers? Like, you had an entire professional career in boxing, and you talking about going back and competing in the amateur ranks. Like, you can't make this stuff up, man. That's single-handedly one of the dumbest things I ever heard a boxer trying to do. That's stupid. Then on top of that, Manny Pacquiao's what is it? His former strength and conditioning coach, I think his name is Justin Fortune, says Manny needs 8 weeks to prepare for Terence Crawford, because Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao at this point is a 50-50 fight. And, you know, Floyd is great, but he's old. So, you know, I say that I think he out his mind. You keep on thinking that Pacquiao is some type of freak of nature, a freak athlete, you going to get that man hurt. He's 45. Yeah, the man, hang it up, bro. If you think Manny Pacquiao at 45 years old is a 50-50 fight with Terence Crawford, you sadly mistaken. That's a 50-50 fight, but him and Ugas didn't even play out like a 50-50 fight. And Ugas had him looking crazy, and the reason why he should have hung him up is the way he got beat by Ugas. You telling me now he's going to get in the ring with Terence Crawford, who's at the absolute top of his game, and that's a 50-50 fight? Are you telling me Manny Pacquiao, way past his prime, is a 50-50 fight with Terence Crawford, who's still undefeated in his physical prime? It just makes no sense to me. At this point, it just seemed like somebody want a payday, or I don't know, maybe you just think he really that great. But there's no scenario in boxing where I see Manny Pacquiao at this stage in his career not only getting in the ring with Terence Crawford, but even remotely being competitive. I just don't see it. I don't at all. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You could bark up a different tree, but that's just not the one. You know what I mean? Her team beat Devin. That's so bad. They finally started crying. Full dust them off still. Man. Yeah, he delusional, D. They tripping. Like, that's going to get him hurt. He got to chill out. He got to. Ain't no way in hell, man. Crawford is just in his physical prime at the top of his game. Manny Pacquiao is a guy that should be somewhere enjoying his money, enjoying the fruits of his labor with his feet kicked up. Like, in no way, shape, or form should he be out there still competing in boxing on any level. Unless he doing exhibitions, then that's cool. But an actual fight, 8 weeks, you need about 8 years or more, taking, to rewind the clock about 8 years, 10 years. There ain't no way in hell, like I said, that you beat Terence Crawford at this point in your career. You're going to get yourself hurt. And I truly hope that you don't even try to pursue it. Who knows? Terence Crawford probably wouldn't even be interested in that. But then again, it might be lucrative. Who knows? Who knows? But Justin Fortune gonna get his man hurt, man. If he don't chill out, he gotta relax. Get his man beat up, man. You're gonna get Manny slumped somewhere, bro. Dude gonna pull a hammy, throwing a combination. I'm telling you, bro. Man, he got to chill, bro. 45, man. That ain't no place for you to be. Nowhere near Terence Crawford. Being well past your prime, man. You talking about he's still a freak athlete and his speed and power. I'm sick of hearing that, bro. Yeah, he was a freak athlete. Where was this freak athlete when Ugas fought him? Now, if he would have beat the hell out of Ugas and made him look like that, and you know what I mean, then all right. Maybe I could see what you're saying, but nah, the last time we see him in the ring, it was bad for him, all bad. Eyes look bad, and then I don't know who told his people to upload that video of his wife feeding him. It was one of the worst sights you could have ever seen for Manny. I was like, yeah, he definitely don't need to fight no more. I mean, after the Ugas beat, he should have leave it alone, Mike. He just especially if he don't need no money, he just need to go enjoy his money and chill out, man. He managed to say retire, which is probably why if he come back smaller weights like Tank and Ryan, he gotta chill, man. Manny trying to let the sport retire him for real, okay. But still, whoops the prime Manny. I would have, man. I think, bro, very good chance. I think so too, bro. No action, so the best look at the match. Keep that. Posey said they was supposed to be the main witness. Barrios march, but Barrios stalled. Maybe they had some second guesses. Maybe they want to pursue a more winnable fight. So Manny in there. I heard 3 more interviews say coming back. I'm trying to tell you, they gotta chill, man. They trying to will that into existence. Manny gonna get smoked playing with somebody, bro. Leave that man alone. Leave that man. Leave Manny retire. Let him chill. Let him spend his money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let him go play street basketball, whatever Manny like to do. But boxing shouldn't be it no more. That man got, I think, 72 fights or something like that. Yeah, you good. And you 45? Nah, bro. Just chill. Yeah, the eating soup thing was bad, 10K. I don't know who authorized the upload of that video. That was all bad. I was like, what? What was he supposed to get out of this? Because he, man, now he talking about he coming back. That's all I can remember is when he was eating whatever that was that she was feeding him. Looked like he couldn't even see the bowl in front of him. That's what I'm saying, D. Go the exhibition route, bro. Go the exhibition route. It's safer. I think you still can make some money. People probably still want to see you fight, but not in the pro ranks, man. Somebody gonna do something real bad to you. It's turned him down. He definitely going for the lightweight. So let's Floyd give him a fight. Yeah, Floyd seemed like he ain't interested in his strength and conditioning coach said, Floyd is great, but he old. And that's why he said he wanna go to the Terence Crawford route. He said he need 8 weeks for the and then it's a 50-50 fight right now. That's what he said. So I'm like, yeah, you trying to get Manny retired. I guess you trying to get paid, man. Maybe his cut must be lovely because I don't know what could possess somebody to think that that's a 50-50 fight right now. It's crazy that he even saying that. And there's no way I could believe that he believes that. There's no way if you know boxing, there's no way you believe that. Saying you think he got a chance to pull it off is something different, but 50-50 fight, hell no. He way slower. Reflexes ain't the same, but to do him bad, yo. Way worse than Ugas. I think he'll actually stop him. Hey, man, that Pumpkinhead Deluxe. I'm telling you. had him on Dubs and eyes on Dubs, and then Manny versus Broner would be a good exhibition fight now, right? Throw Broner back in there. Manny better leave, buddy. I'm telling you, saying this, man, it's gonna be all bad for him if he don't. He gotta relax, man. Manny versus Ricky Hatton again. That's a fair fight. Ricky Hatton about the size of Prince Nassim, man. That boy ain't fighting ever. I don't think no time soon. Well, don't even need a camp for him, yeah. Fresh off just chilling and playing Gilly and basketball. Go throw Bud in there right now. He'll pop. He'll dust Manny ass off. Manny versus American. Now that's a winnable fight. That get different for him. That might be winnable. All you gotta do is touch that chin. American, man. He got that glass, man. He got that glass. I'm telling you, got that damn glass, bro. Okay, I'm behind. Did Crowley turn on boots again? It ain't no word on it yet. If he turned it down this time, I just know. I just know. We all know about him supposedly doing it before. Pricing himself out, same difference. Man, he's a dangerous situation because most people will take out his wife gonna mess around, leave his ass. She's tired of feeding that man. So I'm telling you, maybe that's why she did it. Zane, she like, see, this is the side. This is what I gotta go through. This the aftermath. This the side y'all don't see. I ain't never think of it like that. Maybe that's why she uploaded it. Like, see this? Because definitely I don't need to see him in the ring no more after that. So if that's what's her mission accomplished. Man, he stopped American the 8th. I'm telling you, I ain't got no faith in American. No, that's different. Care how fast he is. At some point, somebody just touched that chin because he too brave for his own good. In every fight, whatever fight he in, he's just too brave for his own good to me. And it always catch up to him. He better stay retired right where he at. That man retired and popped dirty for steroids. Why PEDs while he was retired and blamed it on shaking hands. Leave his ass right where he at in the UK somewhere retired. He said, why you can't get Stan Young's fights worth watching? Yeah, Thrill. Stan Young has been on the sideline for a while, man. I forgot. I thought bro told me something about staying on this, but I know he ready to fight though. He been on the sideline for a minute too. That's why him and Keith Thurman would have made sense, because just the inactivity instead of Keith Thurman jumping up. It was all good. We need those two. Yeah, go throw Americano on your resume late. 45. Go ahead, man. Go chase Americano. Leave the rest of them young dogs alone, because again, they was talking about Tank as well, and they got to chill on that, because that ain't a smart move either. Yeah, he ain't turning it down, not yet. So I hope he don't, bro. That's Cody Crowley opportunity, yo. I didn't need to. I get it before without the title. I'll give him a pass, but if he say nah to it this time, I don't know what to think about him as a fighter. Yeah, bro. Nah, he is, Joe. He too brave for his own good. You seen how he approached the Canelo fight. He was too brave for his own good, bro. Even getting in there. I don't know who the hell convinced him to do that. Maybe the paycheck he got did it, but man, that wasn't a smart move at all. I knew he was dead in the water. He was winning every round too against Canelo. Canelo just kept inching closer, was patient, eating everything he was throwing at him. Man, just caught his ass one clean one, man. I'm telling you, bro. I seen Catterall choking again. I thought that was an old picture, 10K. I swear, I don't know why I thought that was an old picture. Yo, didn't he choked him the first time? So he really choked him again, bro? He keep choking. Nah, I got Catterall winning again. Nah, ain't no way you gonna keep letting that man choke you like that. I thought that was the old picture from the first time. I'm looking at it right now. Yo, he put his hand on this man's throat again, bro. Nah. I don't got him winning for that. 10K, I don't got him winning, bro. Jonathan, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? After seeing that, I ain't got him winning no more, bro. It's over. It's over. Definitely don't got him win. Catterall should win this like he won the first time. But to be honest with you, both of them in their last fights ain't looked too good. Josh Taylor obviously got beat up by T.O. Jack Catterall looked average against, who was that? Linares he fought? I think he fought Linares last year. He looked average to me. So, yeah, Thrill. Hopefully the new development ain't something old like him turning it down again. I hope he don't do that. I just hope he he get whatever money it is he looking for, or whatever money they gonna offer him, or however it work is enough for him to get in the ring, because Boots need a solid opponent, man. A good dance partner. I think Cody Crowley is a good fight. Yeah, I got Catterall 10K. He ain't gonna just keep choking. He choked him the first time, bro. Like, how many times you gonna let that man just put his hand on your throat? He comfortable doing it too. So when you see Gary Antoine bust a move, yeah, IB, he ready to scrap. Gary Antoine ready to go. We get that one stands. We get tune up. Yeah, he been out too damn long staying on us, bro. He gotta get his ass back in the ring. And he ain't been able to catch a break either. And now that he ready to go, it's like, who his opponent gonna be? I gotta go check my message. I forgot it. Bro told me he's supposed to be fighting or anything like that. He did a grassroots GoFundMe page. You think Phil putting up money in for us to create our own state sanctioning body or promotion? Phil? Who the hell was Phil? He said grassroots GoFundMe, man. They get started on. He said sanctioning body? Shit. Or promotion? I ain't never think about nothing like that, Tony. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you. But yeah, man, I hope Cody Crowley do say yeah, because I like I said, I doubt that Boots and Crawford happen at all at this point. I just don't see it for obvious reasons, for the ones we just mentioned earlier. So next man up, fight Cody Crowley, get it over with, man. Let Boots, you know what I mean, keep doing what he doing. Let me play this video. Keyshawn Davis gave his thoughts on Devin Haney and Brian Garcia, man.
Devin Haney, he got better skill. I just think he's a better all-around fighter. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, though. I know it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I was with them in amateurs when they fought 3 times, so it's gonna be a hell of a fight, hell of a showdown. But I just feel like, Devin, he got more of the skill. He's more skillful fighter than, I always go with the skill. So Devin, as Devin Haney history is professional, he don't really stop guys. He don't really stop guys. He just looks great. You know what I'm saying? So, expect it's another great fight. That's all I can say. But I would bet on not it being a stoppage. Like I almost positive nobody's getting stopped. But I know it'll be a great show for sure.
And I know people will hear that and think he was slighting the fight, but he's just saying what a lot of people saying, what the history tell him, what the previous fights tell him. He don't typically get knockouts, but he said it's going to be a great show. He got Devin Haney winning. He got more boxing skills. You can't say he hated on him. You can't say he slighted him. He's just saying what history tells him. He don't typically knock people out, but he said it's going to be a great show. It's going to be entertaining. He was around when they fought in the amateurs. There was good fights back then. He said this is going to be a good fight now. And that's how I feel about it. I feel like, salute to KO. He made the point, like, they were 3-3 in the amateurs. They split even out of 6 fights. Those fights were competitive, obviously, right? And with nobody blowing nobody out. So, even though they've grown and evolved so much since then, you still have a reason to believe that they're familiar with each other because of those 6 fights. So it should be competitive. Competitive don't mean that Devin Haney gonna struggle, but it could be a competitive fight because they know each other. So I don't think it's out the realm of possibility. Or maybe Dev go in there and just totally outclass Ryan and make it look like he don't belong in there with him. If he able to do that, respect to him. But I could see this being competitive with Devin Haney still winning. Just overall better skills, more experience, like more discipline. Those things are key and valuable in a fight, especially like this. And I don't know this, but I think this would be the biggest stage. You know what I mean? For at least Devin Haney, this would be the biggest fight he's been a part of, I would think. Right, with Ryan Garcia, at least it has the potential, right? You know what I mean, so we're gonna see. I favor Ryan because of that smooth shoulder roll, that Victorville shell 10K. You feeling it? He was calling it how he see it. Yeah, D. I think it was an honest assessment, like to me, and I think he was very clear about how it's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be a great fight, though. You know what I mean? No knock on him. Gave him his flowers. He's just saying no, ain't gonna knock him out though. Maybe a little jab, but still some honesty there for the most part. I'm not anticipating a knockout in that fight, but if one is to happen, I would see it being like accumulation or something like that. You know what I mean? I could see that, but we'll see, man. We'll see with Ryan, how well Ryan is able to prepare with Derrick James. Like, that's going to be important. He got another fight camp with him, another opportunity to show what he improved on. And if Ryan is on the right path and he continues to improve, man, maybe he could go out here and not totally get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't pick him winning unless he able to catch him with a shot. You know what I mean? It's going to be tough for him to win a 12-round boxing match over a much more disciplined, focused fighter, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And I think Devin Haney, despite where he's at in his career, I think he's hungrier than Ryan. And that might be it. You know what I mean? Something they can't measure on paper. So we're going to find out. Haney's carrying around making a big old pot of gumbo cookies, dude, who said, if he stopped him frequent flyer, man, I'll be one of the first to say he proved me wrong and stopped him. But I'm not anticipating or expecting one, but I wouldn't be totally shocked. Like, again, I could see maybe some accumulations type stuff possibly, but around and stop Ryan. I'm telling you, hey, if he find himself in a situation where he getting pieced up and he can't find an answer, it might get bad like that. You know what I mean? So if is he gonna be at that much of a disadvantage skillfully? You get what I'm saying? Where he ain't got no answers, right? Because again, as long as he's upright and on his feet, he's pretty dangerous. And he will try to come get you. And he has the speed to kind of catch you if you slipping. So possible. Why everybody calling out Navarrete? 12. They probably see food, bro. They might see food. Who some of the people you called on and called them out? I'll tell you why I think, you know what I mean, depending on who you talking about. But then again, some people know it's a good challenge, man. He a good name, respectable name in the sport. They feel like they can beat him. Think dudes feel like they better boxers than him. I'm supposed to knock out Ryan. I remember he a flat-footed Mexican exhibition fighter, no credit for what he's supposed to do. Yeah, keep that same energy. Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland back in the super chat. He said I was hoping for a Loma and Regis knockout of Devin, so I'm hoping the same with Ryan. Ryan might bring it home. 3 might be a charm, Mike. 3's a charm, man. You know, at least that's what they say. They say 3.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
My God, Mike Kirkland. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. The 3rd time's a charm, man. That's what they say. Looking like the dude in the link right there. King Rod, look, man. King Rod about to come out here and shake up the world, man. Let him get a little ball. Ryan been stopped already. Yeah. He has. Tank punched his damn rib halfway out his back and made him probably rethink life for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Tank had that man rethinking life. He hit that knee. He had to consider. He had to think about some things. He had to negotiate with his career right there. Like, if I get up right here after this rib shot, man, probably gonna turn into a meme. He probably is like, I think it's best if I just stay right here on this right here next to the referee. Man, because I do think that it was some truth to the rib separation, though, because again, if y'all remember that little moment, Jean Jacket Joe asked him, it was the rib, wasn't it? And something like that. And he was like, yeah. And that's where Tank hit him at, right in between that spot, I guess, the sweet spot. Salute to my guy, Thomas. Appreciate you, my bro. Floyd Father already said Devin with Tank ass, though. Yeah, he always say that. Naeem, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Yeah, me personally, like, this is just my opinion. I've never heard him say really anything good about Tank like that. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm forgetting it, but for the most part, he's always been consistently resistant towards the praise of Tank Davis for one reason or another. I've never really heard him say anything good about him. Like, so that's why I take that stuff with a grain of salt. I'm saying I really do. And he damn near was forgetting Tank name and everything. I was like, yeah. The same folks. I have food to do the old school Mexican fighters also. I think they know. They fight them, all eyes gonna be looking. Yeah, 12. Yeah, not so necessarily food. I think they see a good challenge and an opportunity, man. Doghouse fight. I keep dropping an hour ago. Yeah, I be saying that stuff. I just whatever. Cause look, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with it. I'm gonna say this and be done with it, right? The story is, right? Everybody knows that same story of him having to get saved in the ring. If that was a boxing match and somebody clipped you with a shot and you get saved and be able to resume the sparring and then you outlast the person, there's no way in hell I'm gonna forget that you just was about you. If this was a fight, you would stop, bro. Really was supposed to be over if you're being honest with yourself. It's just that simple. So is it impossible for him to outlast a guy that's not in the best of shape? Hell no, it's not impossible. It's probably happened. You get what I'm saying? But I would never ignore the fact that you almost got stopped. Gers was good with it, bro. I never ignore the fact that you damn near got stopped. So I don't care about it because I still want to see them dudes fight. They still undefeated under them lights. They still both doing anything. You know what I mean? So but I just never heard Floyd Pop say anything really positive about Tank. Maybe it's just me though. I never heard it. He trained Devs. Yeah, that too. 45 Devin trained at the time. No, yeah, that's I made the comment when somebody made that post recently, and I made the comment that this is the same dude that trained De La Hoya to fight his son, and also was on record saying De La Hoya should have won the fight. So make of that what you will. Like, easy stop, Ron. You don't have the size advantage. Remember Floyd Senior also say Oscar beat his son dad. That's crazy. Yup, and trained him. I was literally just saying that. Rozilla in the building. What's good, family? Tank got jabbed up. I'm trying to see the fight. All these boys still talking sparring sessions, right? You know what I mean? Tank softened up Ryan for dad. That's gonna be a good scrap. I mean, we're gonna call a spade a spade. Yeah, just look at it like that, bro. And that's as straightforward as I could call it. Do it. Is it out the realm of possibility for Dev, knowing the type of, shape he be in? He stay in the gym, outlast Tank Davis that probably wasn't in the best shape. No, that's not impossible to see that. But again, if you almost got stopped and you got saved and you got allowed to resume, that's telling me something. That's very telling, because in a fight, that was a fight, the fight is over. You get what I'm saying? And nobody saved you and none of that. And you don't get no timeout and then get to, gather yourself again and go back at it. Like, just think about that. I want people to put that whole story in perspective. So that's why I don't make too much of it. No which way. I like both of them dudes. The sparring stories ain't gonna change that. I still support them both. I mean, there was the house fighter. Training was Floyd Senior. Yup. He had a fight coming up. I just say Devin Tank was just a kid off the streets. AB brought in. Tell me, would y'all rather have Rolly head movement or Ryan shoulder roll? Give me the Rolly head movement, 10K. Give me the Rolly head movement. Tank that was hanging with AB for sure. Devin got saved by his daddy and AB. Would have gotten in trouble for allowing Floyd Senior fight. Yeah, his fight before an upcoming fight that hurt him for sure. That could be a lie, because some people that said they didn't see him get hurt. I'm not gonna say it was a lie, because it's too many people that said it, and it's too convenient to say, right? Just look at it this way. Like I said before, for me, is it out the realm of possibility for Devin Haney, who's a guy that typically stays in shape and stay in that gym, to outlast a fighter that probably wasn't in the best of shape? Absolutely. But is it out the realm of possibility to think a guy that's known to get more knockouts in sparring than people get in actual fights to hurt a guy? Like, he hurts everybody. Is that, you get what I'm saying? Neither story is far-fetched to me. I'm a fair dude. I'm a real dude. Neither story is far-fetched, but I'm a realist too. If you got saved and somebody stopped a guy that damn near knocked you out the ring, you get what I'm saying? And then you get to resume. It is what it is. Like, salute to both of y'all, but damn it, it is what it is. You get cracked. Then that happened first. That shit is over with. You get what I'm trying to say? So it is what it is. And of course, people gonna say it didn't happen. It's Tank. Of course they're gonna say it. Yeah, but he got outboxed. That happened. But yeah, him hitting him, hell no, that ain't happened. You get what I'm saying? People gonna say that, but I ain't running with it. I don't. AB saying it, like, I don't know why that wasn't enough right there. Nate Jones saying it is not enough. I don't get how many more people needed to say it, because those same people that said that, yeah, they said he outlasted them and stuff too. So I see it as nothing, right? I see it as nothing, because I still want to see that fight. Hell with what they did this sparring. I just want to see the fight. You dig me? Salute to them both, though. It's just definitely happened like that. Heck, you never heard Tank say the entire out. Yeah, why the hell you say, yeah. He said it. You if you go back, it's an interview with Devin Haney admitted to getting cracked in sparring. He said it. He said he got cracked. So just make it out what you will. He damn near pretty much admitted that when he said it. Hey, I'm telling you, it's in it. Just don't make sense, because if I had a bunch of money riding on it, I would not pay up if my guy cracked him first and they stop it. Hey, man. But again, frequent flyer, they said it was the doghouse rules, right? So what's the doghouse rules? Till somebody stop, right? So it is what it is. I don't know, bro, but it's just some real credible sources that is always in that gym, and it's hard to ignore, like AB saying it, and you know what I mean? Then hearing the fighter say, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he cracked me. I ain't gonna lie. He said it. He really admitted to getting cracked. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He really admitted it to getting cracked. So, I mean, it's all good, though, man. It's boxing, man. It's boxing, man. Set it on $1 million worth of game. Yeah, let me see something real quick while we talk about it. Salute to the family. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for you, bro. It makes a lot of sense because Devin was the house guy. AB put him in danger. That money is not worth Devin got permanently damaged. Yeah, you would mess up all types of bags doing that. You'll mess up all types of bags doing that. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, man. I definitely don't care. I just would like to see a fight for sure. I like Gary Antoine Russell. We gotta get back in the mix, man. He got to get back in the mix. Yeah, it's an older interview where he was young, where he still had like a haircut. He had like a low cut. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, he cracked me. He cracked me. That's to you. That's telling me. Like somebody cracked you. What are you even telling us that information for? That's because you got hit with a shot. It's not out the realm of possibility. One guy is a great pure boxer, and one guy is a great boxer as well as a great puncher. It's not out the realm of possibility for either story. Salute to them both. The hell with it, because I could care less. Ramon, what's good with it, fam? Andy Cruz this weekend. I like Andy Cruz, Gertz. I like him. I like Andy Cruz, man. He got a lot of skill, a lot of talent, bro. A lot of skill, a lot of talent. I like him. I like him, man. If he develops some punching power, bro, man, he gonna be a cheat code. I think. I ain't gonna lie to you. Andy Cruz could fight, bro. He really knows how to fight. He do. Wipe the bag so you get in the ring with them. Yeah, under them big lights. I'm telling you, get up under there and them lights. Under them lights is where it matter, man. Everybody can look good in sparring. Got to do it under the lights. Got to do it under the lights. Taylor getting choked up. Yeah, Taylor getting choked again is bogus. 10K. I can't bet on him, bro. I can't bet. Can't root for a guy allowing man to put to remove air out of your lungs via physical one hand choke. Like I can't have no faith in you allowing a man to cut off your air supply in real time, one-handed. One hand air supply bandit. Like I can't have that kind of stuff happening on my time, bro. Like, no way I'm rooting for you in the fight. You letting that man do that. Andy Cruz, Philly May, yeah, they getting him sharp, 10K. He already had that boxing skill. Once he I'm telling you, he start hurting guys, man. It's gonna be a tough time for him, bro. It's gonna be a tough time. Because he really flat out just knows how to fight. He really understands the game of boxing. Angles, position and distance, timing, punch selection. You get what I'm saying? Setting traps, defense. Like he got a lot going on. He got a lot in his bag, bro. He got a full tool bag, should I say? Full toolbox. Toolbox is full, bro. We got a full toolbox for sure. Full toolbox. There's like Andy Cruz this weekend. Andy Cruz gonna stand tall. I'm glad he with Bozy. I think they make a good team together. He getting work in with Boots. It can't get no better. I think that's good to see. What better way to come in and transition from a pro to an amateur than with a coach like Bozy Ennis that physically stays in shape to be able to train these guys and work with a guy, gym rat like Boots Ennis that's paying it forward and putting on like the way he is. You know what I'm saying? Rude exposure in the building. What's good, bro? How you feel? That needs a KO in the fight. Do you think you can pull it out? Or would that be how you take a loss? Oh, yeah. I like him, Thomas. He got a full, complete bag for me, bro. Just given on how he typically performs and how his fights play out, his natural temperament. He's a boxer first to come out there and outbox you. You know what I mean? Mayweather in the building was good. Cruz is another pill-fisted boxer. While there's most boxers pill-fisted. I don't think I don't know if he's pillow-fisted, right? Part twice was good with the family. But yeah, real quick, he You just naturally, typically gonna outbox you, man. It depends on the opponent for me, man. Anybody can get a knockout, but just typically that's just not his game, right? He gonna outclass you, outbox you, outthink you, outsmart you. You get what I'm saying? And get the dub, get up out of there. If he's put in a position where he needs a KO late, that could be tricky for him. That could put him in a dangerous position to lose because you asking him to do something that he don't typically do. And not only is it, you're not just a knockout guy. You get what I'm saying? You asking him to knock somebody out late with it all on the line. Like that's, you get what I'm saying? You ask him to do something he typically don't do. Now, I'm not, all the greats rise to the occasion when they face with certain situations, but that would be a tough situation for him to deal with. It's not that he can't do it, but it's less than likely. You get what I'm saying? His game is he played a rounds game, and he jump up on you on rounds, and then he keep you down. You get what I'm saying? Like that Devin Haney don't like to give away rounds. Not saying that he never lost rounds, but you get what I'm saying? From round to round, that's how he's trying to get you. That's how I think he approached fights, round by round, like to take you apart round by round. You know what I mean? To dissect you. You know what I mean? Pick you apart round by round. So, asking him to go for the knockout late in a situation where he need it, it'd be risky because it'd be tough to see him doing that. You know what I mean? But anybody, anything is possible. You know what I mean? But it'd be tough for him. Devin's due for stoppage. Yeah, I mean, it's been a minute, but maybe Ryan Garcia might be the guy. Who knows? I mean, maybe he's going to feel even stronger in his second fight at 40. Who knows? But I still lean toward it being a points victory for him. I think he could win. How decisively he wins remains to be seen. But I think he can pretty much go out there and get that dub, man. I just don't think Ryan have enough tools. I mean, for Haney, I don't. I think for him to win, a lot has to go right. You get what I'm saying? A lot has to go right. Just being honest. Like, I like both guys, but for him to really win, like, gonna have to land that type of shot. Maybe it'd be an early one, something like that, and neutralize him, maybe hurt him and say you're gonna have to do something really good is gonna have to happen for him, because I think naturally the way the fight gonna play out is him being outboxed. You know what I'm saying? But he's more exciting than Haney. Yeah, he got something exciting about him because Ryan Garcia get knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So people love knockouts. You can't knock it. I mean, he got some. They know each other, so you know what I mean. That could always be the factor. Versus Schofield, boy, should be ready to fight now. He ain't got nothing lined up anyway. He did call him out for a fight at the end of the year. Rod, Kid Austin did. Said Shakur want to fight him at the end of the year. And Bose for not stopping Gamble. KO will be easy. Yeah, IG model. He has to. Oh, yeah, he got to stop him, right? Got to do it. He got to do it easy, too. So he make it look easy. When he does stop Ryan, it'll be what he's supposed to do. Rod Keyshaw gets that fight first. But I feel dispatch of Schofield. Yeah, as of right now. So Ryan makes it a fight more than the typical Haney fight. Yeah, I think his temperament, Mike, will kind of, you know what I mean? He shouldn't be gun shy. You get what I'm saying? Ryan does. He will get in there and go for it, right? So I think that's what makes the fight interesting. You get what I'm saying? I think he's gonna go. He'll be willing to try to go after Haney because he's gonna have to. Or you gonna run the risk of just getting terribly outclassed and outboxed thoroughly. If you can't protect yourself, then you run the risk of getting stopped. So, but we're gonna see. Do what he did to Tank in the second round and get Devin's respect. Yeah, you can try to go after him, Jermaine. You got to. Superman was good with it. Unless he died, there's no stoppage. Yeah, I feel you. Salute, bro. Tank better sell 600K plus next fight. Here's the money, man. Cash out. That's what he's supposed to do. Devin don't got to stop Ryan. Yeah. Nah, he don't. He don't got to stop. He don't. That'll be a statement win. But all you got to do is go out there and win. Same thing he been doing, bro. I always say that. Go out there. I mean, if you go outside yourself and you produce a stoppage, that's icing on the cake. But I'm not demanding that from him because I know what his fights typically result in, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? A pure boxer, and I don't expect him to go out there all of a sudden stopping guys. I just don't. I mean, but if he do, then it's even better. You know what I mean? So the mill, then later did 200K. That was the standards. Right. Everybody can get a knockout. You have good timing, power, accuracy, and that's what he got. And the guts to get in there and punch, but it's highly unlikely if you're on the back foot and not sitting down on your punches. Right, for sure. It's not all turning your punches over fully and fully committing, and sitting down, like you said, for sure. Being assertive enough. But when it comes to like timing, accuracy, stuff like that, Devin got that. He got some very good accuracy, very good timing. Like, he definitely catch Ryan with some shots that could sting him and blind him, catch him on guard. He definitely could do. But the interesting thing is Ryan has, speed of his own to match, right? So that's interesting there. And he has the power advantage. But Devin Haney overall had, I think, the skill advantage. So that's why this fight is fun for different reasons, right? You got some things. They both young. I think they're the same age. You know what I'm saying? 25. So it should be a fun fight. They both young, around the same age. Nobody is past their prime. Nobody's old, washed up. You get what I'm saying? None of that. Yeah, I think Rod, I think the transition from Showtime is what kind of led to the being a little stagnant, respectfully, for me on my end. Just the new deal and just getting things situated and really figured out. I think the way they probably go about doing stuff might be a lot different, possibly, than what it once was. So I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt. I was saying it was going to take a while for them to get things running, smoothly, should I say, before, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like almost like a fresh start in a sense, if you get what I'm saying, where you kind of just getting all the pieces in place before you could start, you know what I mean, playing, should I say, before you could start, putting on these shows. Devin tries to go for the kill, then he might go to sleep. If he tries to go for the kill, that just leaves more opportunities for Ryan Garcia, obviously, right? Because that means he's taking more chances. He in the pocket more. He in the fire more. That gives him more opportunities to, land shots, obviously. So I think part of his game plan is going to be to nullify some of them opportunities by keeping Ryan on the outside consistently, like how you do other people, picking his shots and taking his openings, right? Taking what's open. So that's just how he fights. He's a smart dude. So I expect him to approach it that way. But if he does something different, then that's, shit, more power to him. If he changed tactics and all of a sudden be on the front foot trying to really take him out, that'd be fun to watch too. It'd be fun. To reach a big man, think he can get Ryan out in less, 5 or less. Nope. I think he would get him out of there in 5. I definitely see if it's gonna be a stoppage, it definitely be late. If there's a stoppage at all, definitely gonna be late. I ain't been stopped by nobody. If you don't knock him out, you're going 12. Other than Tank fight game, he said just go for the ribs. I'm telling you, go separate them ribs again. Go separate them ribs again. Bang, one more time. But man, that's maybe what you'll have to do to Ryan, man. Make him quit. Make him not want to, make him not want to fight. And look, Dev said he got some quit in him, so he said he did it before, he'd do it again. So he say he gonna quit. So maybe he makes him quit. Maybe he punch him in the ribs again. Listen, Derrick James, he might win this fight. Yeah, if you listen to Derrick James, I believe, listening to Derrick James and executing gives him the best chance to win. I don't think he could go freestyle in this one. So again, no more shoulder roll antics. Any more of that, you might find yourself getting put down. You'll be in there playing with Dad, thinking that Victorville shell gonna work. You're gonna go out there and get punched on. Because he ain't going for that. It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work with him. It worked with the smaller Oscar Duarte, but that shit ain't gonna work with Dad. Not gonna work. Face boxing can't get him out in 5. That fans be on the same everyday mode. Yeah, and I expect 1.5 million. You said, let's go. Ain't nobody being put down. You don't think it's gonna be no knockdowns in this fight, bro? Superman? Could be. Brian got the power. Dev got the sharp and accurate, punches to cause a knockdown. Ryan got the flat out power to cause a knockdown or knockout. That's what I believe. I believe Dev has the, that sharp, catch you with a blinded punch that you might not see, that might knock you on your ass. You've seen him do it to Regis. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't just purely power. That's timing, accuracy, right punch at the right time. He didn't see him, boom. You know what I mean? And it was some sting on it. Because Regis damn sure ain't like it. It was damn sure some sting on it. Regis ain't like that punch when he got up off the ground. He did not like that punch. And 22-11, legal stream also. Damn, the legal streaming devil was crying to his daddy in that corner. Reminds me of a hollering dog. But he's telling her daddy, he figured this out. You know what we doing. Yeah, he was on his helmet. That was a tough time for the young Scrappy, man. I'm just glad that things moving along and he got another fight coming up. You know what I'm saying, too? But yeah, that was an interesting moment. You know what I'm saying, right there. That gate gonna do 55 mil. Damn. I can hit him. That's a knockdown or a stoppage. I'll just read that. This man really said Ryan never been stopped by nobody. Yeah. No, I thought he was maybe joking or something. Because, damn, you know, Tank almost punched his rib out his back. Before the dude moving out the way. I say he fell out. He fell. Knocked him. It's not stopped. I mean, Tank knocked him out. Technically, it wasn't a stoppage. Tank advised everyone from 130, 140. Tell him my bro Zoom verse was good with it, bro. How you feeling? Tell him, man. Tank got that Tank Quill, man. Everybody catching Tank Quill, man. That's what my bro Zoom said, man. Yeah, he punched that rib halfway out his back. I keep telling y'all, punched Brian rib halfway out his back. That man did not want to feel that no more. He said, "Nah, I'm definitely cool on that." Said, "I'm definitely cool." Think at that point, man, that was as much pain as he's willing to tolerate, man, with that rib, man. That's what I really think. You know what I mean? I ain't go to sleep. He would stop. Yeah. He ain't take that NyQuil nap. Tank versus Femo. That's a good fight, Tank K. That's a good fight. I really do think Femo mess around, get stopped, though. I do. Especially after seeing the way he fought with Jermaine Ortiz. But it's funny because he fight a guy like Tank, he'd turn into a Jermaine Ortiz. He fight a guy like Subriel Matias, he'd turn into a Jermaine Ortiz. They count him out. Yo, y'all going in. Tank in 6 to 8. You know what I'm saying? My bro said Tank in 6 to 8. You dig? That's what he said now. That's what he said. Yeah, Tank, man. Tank got that. Again, with him, it don't even be all power. It be punch placement, timing, speed, accuracy, power, all that. You know what I mean? Technique, like all that stuff play a factor in punches, man. So, and I think that's the case with Tank. I mean, I think Truck Simpson explained it best, man. The torque that he get on some of his punches is crazy. Like he really get the most out of his punches being a smaller guy. Like he really know how to punch. You get what I'm saying? He said, knocked out means sleep mode. He said it means counted out. What's up with Tank versus Frank? I keep hearing whispers about it part twice. The whispers trying to get whispers, they getting a little bit louder, man, but we still gotta wait. I ain't no confirmation. They keeping that real close to the vest for obvious reasons, but you know what I mean, we gonna I definitely stay close to it. Hopefully we find out something real soon with Tank, man. With Tank and Frank, because it's a great fight to make, and I think it's one that people can't really complain about. You know what I mean? Grinch said Tank ducking all the smoke, talking about some Conor Benn. Nah, he ain't fighting Conor Benn. That's officially done with. Grinch, salute to you. Appreciate you stopping through. Look, this is the thing, bro. we go through this all the time, and I'm a fair person. I'm a real person. I don't really like to push the narratives. Do he need to fight the top competition that's out there? Absolutely. Do I think he's going to make those fights that's out there that we want to? I do, absolutely, because I don't think those fights are past at this point. When it gets to a point where it look like, oh, it ain't no way in hell it's happening, I'll say it. But right now, there's no fighter that can undeniably say, and it'll be 100% fact, that Tank ducked me. You get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm saying? Just being real. And that's the same for these other dudes. Like, a lot of times we just be wanting to frame guys as ducks when they don't be making the fights, but it's deeper than being a duck. It's people just, you know what I mean? It's deeper than just somebody ducking all the time. You know what I mean? So I think dudes do need to come together more to try to make these fights for the people, but I also don't think it's just because these fights ain't happened yet means it's because dudes are ducking each other, right? But I do think people be having plans. I said this over and over before. People be having plans and certain fighters don't be in it. We be wanting these fights more as fight fans for the fighters than they be them in their camps be wanting them for themselves. And that's real. And nobody going to convince me otherwise. I see what I see. So we be screaming that make this fight and make that fight. And we consistently see guys go other way. But I guess because he garners the most attention and he's the quote unquote one of the faces of boxing or this cash cow, that his standard or the bar is set extremely high for him, and people keep saying what he not doing, as if these other guys are fighting opponents that's on his level. Until guys start beating the Tank Davis level opponents, they all on the same level. And I'm gonna keep saying that, with the exception of maybe one or two dudes. None of these dudes are fighting the absolute best of the best in none of the divisions. If I'm lying, tell me who. Tell me who. None of these dudes we vouch for, none of these dudes we talk about on a daily basis, the best fighters in boxing, have fought the absolute best competition that boxing has to offer. They just haven't done it yet. They all have to fight each other. You get what I'm saying? Not just Tank. They all got to fight, and they all got to want the fights. You get what I'm saying? All of those dudes got to want the fights, bro. Everybody, not just Tank. Tank got to fight those guys. Those guys got to fight him. They all have to fight competition equal to each other. You get what I'm saying? Tank ain't fought no Devin Haney's and Shakur. Shakur ain't fought no Tanks at Devin Haney's. Devin Haney ain't fought no Tanks and Shakur's. You get? We say this stuff all the time. None of those dudes fought each other or nothing close to it. Maybe something close to it, but they ain't quite fought each other. You understand what I'm saying? That's respect to all them dudes. They all have a responsibility of mixing it up. They all have a responsibility of giving us the fights. Not just Tank, all of them. Y'all feel me? Every last fighter in boxing is responsible for delivering us the fights. Not just one fighter, because it takes two, right? But I understand when you look at him, you're like, oh, well, he's a little bit older, so I expect this. I get it, but throw that age out the window, because it has nothing to do with the opportunity. The opportunity has to be there. It don't matter how old you are. You get what I'm saying? These dudes have to be willing and able to make the fights. All of them, respectfully. Every fighter owes us. Every fighter that's selling us that they're out to make the best fights possible, or they're selling to us that they're the best fighter in boxing, has that same responsibility of delivering the top-notch fights to us. Anything less, then they selling us short. You get what I'm saying? Now you tell me where I'm lying. That's every fighter. Nobody gets a pat on the back. Nobody gets a pass. None of that. All of them had the responsibility. And when they don't do it, then they shortchanging us because we the ones paying for it. Am I correct? All right, then. So again, I get it. Yeah, people are like, it's Tank, but nah, it's everybody, bro. Everybody got to deliver these fights, bro. We want to see them all fight. You get what I'm saying? I want to see all of these dudes mix it up. All of them, respectfully, every last one of them. All these dudes that been barking back and forth for years, talking about fighting each other, saying they the best. I want to see all of those guys that think they the best fight other guys that think they the best. All of them. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Scambosis was legacy fighting twice. Scambosi. Now, salute to my guy Superman. You dig me, Vaughn. What's good with the Tank is turning down all offers? I think what people are doing is creating fantasy. I think the only thing he turning down was something that he wasn't going to do, which is Conor Benn. Now, I'll level with you there, but what other offer has there been for him that he's turned down? If you believe that he turned down 20 million, that's a joke. If you believe he turned down 40 million, that is also a joke. But the only thing I do hear that's official that could be reported was him not wanting no interest in no damn Conor Benn. He don't want to fight that dude. You get what I'm saying? So, and it's just gonna be what it is. But I just want to put that out there. All fighters owe us the responsibility, not just some. Like, I'm tired of this fantasy that one guy or the other is fighting competition that's so much at a level that shit is a fantasy. They're not doing that, with the exception of maybe one or two dudes. None of these guys are just fighting all the killers. Like, now what I'm saying is this: who that you think is a top fighter right now at 130 and 135 and 140 that's fought the absolute best fighter that division has to offer? Who in either of those weight classes has done it? Just tell me who. Oh, 4 weight classes to prove he's special. Everyone else can stay in their second weight division. Just put back weigh in 2 days. Wait, that's fair. You know that, hey, Zenith, bro. You know, going up 4 weight classes. What you mean? Fighting that weight drain Mario Barrios, Zenith? I know you ain't talking about that, bro. You can't be talking about. Not that. I know you ain't bring up that weight drain Barrios. Who? That little Tank Davis? Not that club fighter. Not that exhibition fighter. Not the Harlem Globetrotter of boxing. You can't be talking about that. Then he went up there and fought who? A nobody and a fake champion and Mario Barrios that was weight drained. Like, you can't be serious about that. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't talking about that win. Peace and blessings to my baby girl, Miss Just Do. How you feeling, baby girl? Good to see you. Tank with a wild Shakira. Damn, Grinch. You must don't know, man. The Shakur Stevenson slander don't exist over this side, B. Nah, Tank and Shakur, like I said on the rise, salute to the family. Them dudes gonna be each other's toughest fight. If y'all don't think so, that's cool. In my opinion, I think those two dudes are gonna be each other's toughest fight for obvious reasons. But whoever you think will win, it don't even matter. I still want to see the fight. I ain't sensitive as a fight fan. There's no fight that I don't want to see that's a 50-50 fight. I want to see them all, bro. English Shakur at the end of the year. I wish, bro. I wish. JJ, salute, family. How you feeling, bro? Tank Ben shenanigans, just Tank clout chasing. No, I think Tank, you can't clout chase off a person that you're more popular than, in my opinion, Gertz. That's just me. But I think I called it high level trolling. You free to call it like whatever you want. Like, I can't tell you how to see it. For me, I feel like it was high level trolling. I called it that. I said he never wanted to fight him, and he's a much more recognizable fighter than Conor Benn, so I don't think he could clout chase him, right? That'd be a bad clout chase, if anything. Speaking his name actually gives Conor Benn clout, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It gives him a right to start running his mouth. But I think I honestly think he just played around with that situation. I really do. Now, it might sound foolish, but look at the way it played out, I'm going to say this. I don't think he was ever serious. Whatever reason, I don't know why he reached out. I mean, I could speculate. I know, KO said a theory that I thought made sense in terms of why he might have done it. But again, it's just a theory, right? I can't say undeniably I know why he done it, but I just never took it serious. I never thought he was going to do it. Because once I started thinking about where he fight at 135, Conor Benn fighting at catch weights and stuff like that, up there in the 150 range. Like, nah, I just didn't see it because I knew he wasn't coming to 40 or 47 to fight that dude. That's why I felt like I never took it serious. Having to want to have Shakur snooze up the place and stand and fight. Yeah, but I think that's more the reason to fight him, because Shakur is a puzzle that ain't nobody yet solved. See, it's two ways to look at that. Yeah, you could try to rest your hat on the fact that it probably wouldn't do good, from an entertainment standpoint, right? It probably wouldn't deliver because Shakur would be running the whole night. The fact that people pegged him as a runner just tells me they don't really watch boxing. Anybody, and that's for anybody. When it comes to Shakur Stevenson at 21-0, if you're telling me off the body of work that what you got from what he put out is that he runs, you clearly didn't watch the fights. You clearly watching one, maybe two fights, and then that's what your assessment is. But you clearly telling me you don't watch the fights if you call him a runner. You get what I'm saying? But if that's one thing you could use. But another flip side of that is, why don't you want to beat a guy that ain't nobody even come remotely close to being beaten? It's hard to even get around on him. So why would you make a excuse as a fighter that you don't want to fight a guy that's hard to beat? Like, why wouldn't you want to fight him? You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't got no reason why you wouldn't want to fight the dude. You get what I'm saying? You should want to fight him for that reason. For that reason, like he might have looked like that against him, but I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna knock him out, right? Ain't that what he's supposed to say? You shouldn't be saying, "Oh, nah, I don't want to fight him because he ain't stand there." And who would stand there? You'll be a fool to stand right in front of Tank. That's like saying you want to go to sleep. To me, like I just don't think that's smart to do. Not for a duration of a fight. I think you pick your spots with him, but standing right in front of him gets you slept, in my opinion. Facts, Tank cherry picking 6 feet. Yeah, you know what I mean? With special cut 30 pounds having to fight. You know, Shakur last fight didn't show me any sense of urgency. I mean, Grinch, I don't know if you know, but it's an MRI out. Shakur had a couple injuries, bro. I don't know if you that might be an excuse to you, but I say you see a guy not throwing a left hand, and then you see an MRI come out where a guy clearly had a procedure, sense of urgency, a guy fighting were a week or two sick in training camp, thrown up in between rounds. The sense of urgency was the fact that he even got in the ring and fought under them conditions. That's to me. I'm just a realist, bro. The average fighter, even probably your favorite fighter, wouldn't even got in there under them conditions and still got a win like that. And I'm gonna always stand tall on that because I believe that any fighter that can be less of himself, know it, and go out there and still get it done on an ugly night, I'm gonna respect it. You know, the performance is not exciting. It's not one you care to see twice. But I definitely don't think you'll ever see him fight like that again. You get what I'm saying? I think Shakur is Tank toughest fight. I do too. I think they each other's toughest fight. I'm gonna always say that. And if somebody else prove me otherwise, then I'll say otherwise. But you know what I mean? Yeah, they all got to fight. He was laughing and saying on Twitter, yeah, I think he was playing with him. That Tank clout chasing. Oh no, I think my bro Gertz was just asking the question, is he clout chasing? And I get it. I get the question for sure. Opulent LDTV, salute to my bro. Congrats to you, man. Y'all go tap into the good brother Opulent LDTV if y'all have it, man. Shakur don't like to get hit. You put him in the ring on an elite counter puncher with power. Look, I agree with you. Shakur don't like to get hit just as much as any of the rest of these dudes. Show me a boxer that like to get hit. Because I'm tired of that. It's really, some fans are really confused into thinking that it's a fighter out there that like to get punched in their face. And I have yet to see one. None of them dudes want to get punched in his face. He's definitely not a defensive first fighter. Do you think his defense could be as good as it is if he didn't want to get hit in the face? Of course, that's why his defense is that good. He refused to get hit in the face, and I rock with it. So if you want to hit me, you're going to have to earn it. No, he don't want to get hit in the face. He in this shit to last, not have brain damage, bro. I appreciate what he brings to the table. You ain't seen defense that good in a long time. I don't want to compare it to nobody's, but you name another fighter that's that consistent defensively at this level. You just can't name another one. So hell no, he don't like to get hit in the face. Why should he? Like what? That ain't how you last, bro. That ain't how you run around with some of the best defensive numbers you ever seen in boxing. You don't do that wanting to get hit in the face. Trust me. You have to have a real, unwillingness to get punched in your face for your defense to be that sharp. Like, so I ain't mad at him. Should go and have Tank on his bike. Yeah, stupid, man. Yeah, crazy. Tank was that dude. He'll fight Canelo. Y'all be protecting Tank. Asking Devin to fight guys with the same reach, though. Don't even like using that term, clout chasing. Nah, I know, Gertz. I already know you be. I know you be giving people a dose of their own medicine. I know what it is. Tank Davis know how to cut the ring, bro. For sure he do. But again, for Shakur, it's not about just cutting the ring. It's about consistently getting to the target, and whether or not people know how to cut the ring, you got to really be able to hit him. And everybody get hit. Tank can hit anybody he get in front of. He's one of the most accurate punchers in boxing. So it's not a fighter that you will ever put him in a ring with that I don't think he'll be able to hit. But again, you got to make those. I think against Shakur, you got to make them count. That's all. You just got to make them count. Similar to now, Nakatila fight game, he engaged way more. If you remember the fight, bro, he dropped Nakatila twice. He only got credit for one, and he outclassed him and beat him every single round. Was he as offensive as he could have been? No, but that's I can't complain about a 12 zip. And when you drop a guy twice, you got credit for one. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it was considered an off night. Just think about how high the standards or the bar is when you 12 zip a guy, drop him, and they telling you it's an off night. You got this man out there, and you know what? I'm a little annoyed with him. Don't apologize for shit. You don't owe nobody an apology for going out there 12 zipping somebody. You don't owe nobody no apology. It ain't like it's a pay-per-view fight. Everybody paid to see you. Maybe if you're on pay-per-view, maybe you could be tough on yourself in that regard. But again, you on free TV, you went out there on what you consider maybe be an off night. 12 zipping, I take that off night any night of the year, bro. Any on any given fight night, I'll take that. So again, a lot of people say that Nakatila fight, but I don't think they really watched it. I think they just say it. You get what I'm saying? Salute to my guy, Opulent, man. Much earned, much deserved. Salute to a real one. Shakur can't take a punch. That, respectfully, I mean, I've seen him get hit just a bit, but not that concussive type of punch. So you really don't know if he can take a punch or not. You don't know. But none of y'all, no boxer wants to get punched in their face. If you allow the fighter to trick you into believing they like taking punches, salute to you, bro. So if you believe that, if you let somebody sell to you that they like getting punched in the face, you might as well let me sell you this unicorn I got outside. You know what I mean? Tied up to the porch. You know what I mean? Let me sell you that joint. You know what I mean? If you into believing anything, Nakatila got cooked in 2 rounds. Against Moritai did beat the absolute hell out of him in 2 rounds. Shakur is in a draw, and which makes it the worst. Yeah, you clearly been watching too many false narratives, bro. You don't have no evidence to prove that he's not a draw. He don't fight on pay-per-view in terms of free TV. If you know what his ticket sales do, they do just fine. You gotta do your homework. Don't spread the rhetoric, man. You can't be part of the problem. You gotta big the boxing up. You pushing that he's not a draw when a man don't even fight on pay-per-view is weird. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, not knowing what his numbers is and just saying that he's even more weird and is irresponsible as a fight fan. Go do your homework, bro. His viewership on free TV do just fine, and his ticket sales do just fine. I was at 2 of his last 3 fights, and it was packed both times. So to say he don't sell is is nonsense, and that already been disproved on several occasions. So I don't know. Good luck with that, though. Tank Shakur and Boots got a crazy high bar. They do. They win by decision. They get told they look like shit. I'm telling you, a 12 zip, they be like, yeah, he didn't really do nothing. How the hell he beat somebody 12 rounds straight without doing anything? How the hell he dropped him? It wasn't a ghost. It wasn't a phantom punching him to the ground. Like, I know for a fact people don't really, either you watch the fight, but you don't remember it, or you ain't seen it in a while. Go rewatch the fight. Yeah, he could have engaged more, but people are never satisfied. All they do is complain. He went out there and outclassed them on a slightly off night. I think he said he had a cold or something, like he was sick, something like that. But I don't apologize for beating somebody's ass. I would never. You know what I'm saying? 12 zip, y'all gonna have to take this performance, and I'll do better the next one. Simple. Think Davis can take a hit and still press forward? Yeah, he can. You've seen him do it. You see him doing, not being tanked, in my opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Plenty of people think he can't be tanked. You ain't the only one. You know what I mean? And unicorns on here right now. You know what I'm saying? You can rub me a few. I'm telling you, Thomas, I saw unicorns out here. I ain't mad at nobody that think Tank could be anybody you put in front of him, bro. And it's not going to be a person that's going to convince me otherwise. He can be anybody you put in front of him, but you're not going to tell me a kid that was bred fighting the best in the world when you couldn't even pick or know who you was going to fight can't beat any and everybody you put in front of him too. So, you know what I mean? You can say this all day. The fact of the matter is you can't even name 3 rounds you really definitively seen Shakur lose. And again, what fight has he lost? The fight's not even close. So I feel like he can beat anybody you put in front of him. On his best night, I feel like he could beat anybody you put in front of him. And that's the same thing for Tank. On any given night, you know what I mean? These guys could beat each other. That's what I believe. Rain of peace, Queen. How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. You say you can't deal with power. I mean, you wouldn't know that. I mean, he fought Oscar Valdez, who was knocking people out. Then he knocked Miguel Berchelt out cold. He was a puncher, right? Look how he dealt. He dealt with Valdez just fine. Dropped him as well, but people said he ran all night. It's like again, this is how I know people are either haters or they're not intelligent when it comes to boxing. You don't look at a pure boxer and expect him to go out there and get knockouts. You don't do it. So you don't go into a fight like, yeah, man, yeah, he beat him every single round, dropped him twice. Yeah, but he ain't knock him out, though. You sound like a casual fan. He's just not a knockout artist. He's never going to be that. He's never going to transform into that. But at the same time, when I see this dude go out there and beat Yoshino up for 6 straight rounds, I think, and stop him, you hear people complain, oh, they stopped it too early. Oh, he was supposed to do that. Oh, he was a hibachi chef. It never stops with a hater. You got to learn to give credit where it's due, bro. No matter what he do, it's not going to be enough for a person that's hating. But again, man, you show me somebody that even came close to beating him. So until I see that, don't tell me he don't got a damn good chance of beating whoever you put him in front of. The same goes for Tank and anybody else that's at the top right now. Not beating Haney, Lomachenko, Davis. Salute to you, bro. I ain't here to argue with that. Shakur has a chance against Teal, though. He got more than a chance. He got a chance against all of them. Lomachenko, how you vouching for a guy that didn't even want to fight him? Lomachenko could have already fought him and proved that he couldn't beat him. But instead, he wanted to fight Kambosos. Give him saying Devin Haney could have made a real offer and fought him. But instead, he fought Regis Progress. Andrew Gray in the building. So I don't know about all that. You get what I'm saying? These dudes had opportunities to fight him, but didn't do it. You know what I mean? So they could have proved that he couldn't beat these guys, but I seriously doubt it, man. You get what I'm saying? I doubt it. But you got to learn to give these dudes more credit, man. I big boxing up over here. I give people they just do, man. De Los Santos versus Martin. That's a good fight. I don't think they make it, though, right now, because De Los Santos coming off a loss. I don't know if Tank fought anybody. Did he fight any of these dudes coming off losses? I don't think so. That's one thing. And that's one thing people probably don't look at. I don't think he really be fighting these dudes coming off losses. Am I tripping? I don't think so. Nah, and he got several undefeated guys. He got a number of undefeated guys on his record. I think he got more than a handful, I think, Tank, undefeated guys. I don't think he really fight dudes coming off losses. You could say he brought smaller guys up and fought BC level competition, whatever you want to cry about, but I don't think he'd be fighting dudes coming off losses. So I don't see De Los Santos up at bat right now. Rolling Pitbull should be a good one. Slugfest. I hope so. I hope it don't go the distance, man. Hope it don't go the distance. And again, Tio got a chance as well against any other top guy on his best, at his absolute best. He got a chance against anybody too. That's just being real and understanding the talent level of these guys. At his absolute best on any given night, he on the top of his game. He got a chance to beat anybody you put him in front of. He that kind of talent too. See, Wood, what's good with it, bro? I hope so, bro. A part of me, small part of me, not even a small part of me, just feel like that fight gonna go the distance. I know that might sound crazy, but I don't know. I want to see how Rolly come out. If he timid, he mess around and get stopped, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know. He might get stopped. Tio was hated so much, no one would admit it. I don't think he hated. I just don't think people like the stuff that come out his mouth. Like he mad. He very like he emotional and he say anything. He say anything that come to his mind. Like he don't know when to shut up. Tio be getting in his own way, and it's usually his mouth that do it. Pitbull in 3. Damn. you think Pitbull get him out of there in 3? Sheesh. Russell will give Tio the type fight he want. Yeah. Yeah, he will. And Matias will too, Mike Kirkland, and that's probably why he won't end up in the ring with neither one of them. He did all that, and it's crazy. He want a guy that is not a big a puncher as him to stand right in front of him. Like, these fighters kill me with what they expect. Like, I never expected Jermaine Ortiz to go toe-to-toe with Tio. If you thought that, then I don't know. I don't know why the hell you would thought that. Maybe you let Jermaine Ortiz sell you that he actually was going to knock him out. I knew he wasn't going to get no damn knockout or nothing close to it, but I knew he had a chance at being a live dog and making Tio look bad, and he did that and arguably beat him. I think he beat him. Tio's overly brash and definitely doesn't know when to be quiet. Right. That's what people don't like. It's his personality that people don't like, how he tries too hard to be deep and this deep thinker. Like, just leave that to the other people, man. You just be you. All right, Rolly by TKO. I want to see patient Rolly. I mean, the thing is he gonna be too patient though? Because that's how he was against Barroso. That's why he got clipped. Like, I think he been a little timid since Tank punched on him. So we gonna see. Because I don't got confidence in his chin no more. That's 2 fights in a row he been down. Tank put him down, ended him. Barroso put him down, and then they had to rob Barroso. He said, "Don't bite the bullet." Yeah, right. Like, what is he talking about? Like, why was he gonna say that to Keyshawn? Was tired of his shit, man. That's why Keyshawn called him out. He tired of playing with him. So did get robbed against Rolly. That old man got power. Yeah, he do. Barroso got big watch, big hat. Barroso got that sleeping pill, man. He got that old man strength. That's what it is. It's that old man strength. Buddy like the heart. Said Buddy ass learned the hard way. Big Watch Barroso got slept. I mean, he damn near killed.
He's gonna wait for you to shoot. Are you holding the ring instead?
Bro, so that sound like a damn bat hitting the ball. I'm telling you, bro. Dan has smoked his ass with that. Okay, why you mentioned my name in that interview? Rob, man, what's good? Rob, what you said? Oh, man. You say, oh, yeah, you really knocked that man Pops out. Yeah, punched him in the stomach or something, knocked him down. Hen Dog, what's good with it, bro? Did you see the Lara fight? Which Lara fight? You talking about Bronco Lara? Mauricio? Big Watch and Tank hella punches. Yeah, maybe Rolly can take pit bulls. Yeah, I wonder could he take pit bull puncher power? I just think his punch resistance is a little bit compromised since losing the Tank. I really do. I think his punch resistance is a little shaky now. And I don't think it's I don't think life at this like let's look at it this way, right? Both of them fought Tank. That's their common opponent. We know Tank hurt his hand against Pit Bull, but Pit Bull showed a better account of himself than Rolly did in that fight, I believe. And then when you see how they both responded since fighting Tank, Pit Bull still looked like Pit Bull. Rolly still looked like Rolly, but he looked like a slightly lesser version of himself or a different version of himself. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like one guy since fighting Tank is still who he was before fighting him, whereas Rolly is a little bit less than what he used to be. You know what I'm saying? You out there, like I know Barroso hit hard, but bro, you much younger. You were supposed to beat that man. I don't care how he punch hard. All right, so you said Tank punch hard, but you say he don't. So nah, man, you were supposed to go out there and handle that man. Doghouse, what's good with the family? What's good with you, Mauricio Lara? Yeah, Mauricio Lara. He just I don't really care for him. I think it's psychological. And McQueen, what's good with it, bro? It was a slugfest, right? KO was good with it, bro. How you feeling? I agree. Just remind me that sparring footage, bro. You getting dropped? Yeah, telling you, I got that. That's in here too. Shit. They were really getting his ass up. You know. Oh, Brody got y'all talking about Jaron Ingram. Jaron Ingram keeps his ass. Jaron did him bad too. They really filthy. Roach used bare hands for carpentry. I'm telling you, he got them hands like a damn truck driver. Oh, them good construction hands. Rolly had 2 years of experience at the time. He said that already. Rolly 2 years of experience at what time? When he when he got when he was getting pieced by Tio. It's all good, man. It happens. He beat up Ryan Garcia in sparring. Ryan ain't make no excuses. Ryan looked pretty young in that sparring. He got his ass. But yeah, Roger Crowley, if he take the fight, he gonna get punished. Boo's gonna do him one bad, bro. Boo's gonna do that man something filthy, man. Salute to my bro Thomas Hill, man, and the Cash App. Much love and appreciation, bro. Salute to my guy. Dude, said for everybody to run them likes up and sub. You heard what my bro Thomas said. Run them likes
and
up.
We ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your JusDueBoxing.
Crowley about to get Cody. Hopefully Cody Crowley take the fight this trip, man, and hopefully Boots having a title is enough to entice him to say, yeah, I'll take the fight. Because not too long ago, I think he put out a statement sounded like he was retiring from the sport, but I know he probably was just frustrated. So here he is now with the IBF ordering an opportunity for him to fight for a title. So I know it ain't gonna be easy not getting through Boots, but I think that's an opportunity he should take. You know what I mean? Or else infested. And Rolly Cruz comes in stalking him down. I think that could be why that could give Rolly trouble. If he keep Rolly on his back foot, he could catch Rolly. I'm telling you, with one of them wild winging shots, because I don't trust Rolly defense at all. I don't. And I don't trust his chin since getting knocked out by Tank. and then getting dropped by Barrios and having to get saved. I don't believe it. I don't have a performance that where I could confidently say Rolly look like, what do he do? Like, you know what I'm saying? He haven't looked good. His last 2 fights both should have been losses. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, at least Pitbull, like, all right, you lost the Tank, but when you win, you win. You knocking dudes out, but it ain't no questionables, no debatables. You ain't getting saved and they ain't cheating for you. Yeah, he said he praying for Cody Crowley already. You gonna test positive for a bad substance. Head dog trying to do anything to keep that dog about who Duck Devil fighting. We don't know yet. Fate, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? I wouldn't be surprised if it's Jamal Charlo, to be honest, man. I hear that he in negotiations with Benavidez, but man, whatever. I believe that when I like negotiations to me at this point with Benavidez don't mean you should at this point you should be fighting them. It shouldn't negotiate my ass. Like, tell us some real news. Like, are you fighting them? I don't want to hear who you're negotiating with if you just to fight somebody else. I mean, I feel like that's what's gonna happen, but I hope I'm wrong. Blue Blood, what's up, man? Good little discussion. DSU to my guy Blue, man. Prime Politics, he come right. He says, drop the link. No, what's up, Judge? What's good with it? How you doing? Salute to the chat. Look, drop the link again. In a matter of seconds, this man told me to drop the link twice. Don't say what's up. Nah, just drop the link. Rolly, God bless having Floyd on his team. Yeah, it's a blessing. It's always a positive. Cornelius, what's good, family? How you feeling? His team said they got nothing from Canelo, just to see. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He is. Word up. He is, man. I just don't like it. Hen dog. And then again, Samson says that Benavidez won't be fighting Canelo in 2024. So am I gonna believe that? You get what I'm saying? That kind of shot that down for me. And even without that, I don't think Canelo was planning on fighting him. Not next. I hear he got an opportunity, possibility to fight him in September. But we'll have to see. We're gonna have to see, man. Canelo moving weird because he feels too entitled. Yeah, and they back it because he generate that money, bro. So they just let him do what he want. Rolly's a Mayweather promotion boxing industry player. I think Rolly picked up boxing, I think at 17, he said, yo. Just thinking about that, I respect it, bro. It is what it is, right? Picked up boxing very, very late, bro. He ain't the most skillful guy. He ain't had the longest amateur background. For him to get where he at, man, is kind of impressive. He found his way into a Tank fight, bro. If you really think I could play devil's advocate. It's another way to look at it. Yeah, Rolly ain't up there with the most skillful guys and all that, but he also ain't pick up boxing out the crib. Like 17 years old, that's kind of late. And then, he ain't the most skillful guy. He had the craziest amateur pedigree and none of that stuff. And look where he found his way in the Tank fight. That was the think about it. Even when he is not, he found his way. He talked his way into the biggest fight of his career. Then they end up ordering the fight, but you get what I'm saying. He managed to get himself here. So him and Bullet. So Roach versus Foster would be a chess match. I'm telling you, Fate, that's a good fight. Do respect him getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? I do too, bro. Picked it up mainly at 18 when he took it serious. He claimed, you see what I'm saying? Zach B was good with the family. Thankfully, boxing doesn't begin or end with Canelo. I'm telling you. Facts. What's good with it, Zach? How you feeling, bro? I wonder if you're real or you're probably not. Will's in the chat. If you want to talk to him, salute to my guy, man. Canelo versus NUA in May. 10K on one. At this point, anything. If Rolly was aggressive with Haney, that unpredictable stuff he throws gives him trouble too. Yeah, that's the thing. Rolly is a trick bag if he's applying himself to, like, get what I'm saying? If he's applying himself in that way, he's a trick bag, bro. Like in that way, just awkward, should I say? Like unpredictable, as I want to say, right? He can be that, but anything less of what he already is a problem for him. So what I seen in that Barroso fight is Rolly being a little less of Rolly, if that makes sense. He wasn't his normal come forward self. He was very cautious. And I'm not going to say all of that is because Barroso punching power. I think he fighting them demons in the back of his mind because he been knocked out before. And I think you might see a different version of him because of that. Roach going to lose to Foster? I think so. Prime Politics. I like both fighters. I think he'll beat Roach. I do. I think he get a nutritionist. You're gonna see even better Shock Foster the next time in the ring. I do. Alberto Lopez won't be headbutt Warrington, started boxing at 22. Damn, that's late as hell. Salute to him. Damn, Fate, appreciate you, bro. I didn't know he started that late. Pardon me, y'all. My voice going out. That's because we over that 3 hour mark. It's crazy how my voice do this after 3 hours. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Big Watch Barroso versus Pitbull after. Let's see it, man. Damn, man, it's slugfest. 10K. Let's get it, bro. Barroso, Mouse, Florida Cruz. I don't know. I know Barroso got a real punch, man. I know he got a real punch. I'd rather have the old Ruley and Wilder. Me too, Mike. Me too, because them dudes, you know, Rolly could spark you out of there. Rolly would catch you, man. Rolly could punch, man. Rolly got some good punching power for sure. Too big for Cruz. People feel like he got too much size for Cruz. They feel like Rolly too big for Cruz, but I feel like that size could be a little tricky. You know what I mean? It could be a little tougher for him to land his shots on Pitbull Cruz. If Pitbull Cruz make it tough by getting in his chest, man, he gonna create some opportunities there. I'm telling you, if he keep Rolly on the back foot, this gonna be interesting. Imagine that little man be pressing forward, man. He be going for it. He crash out like he tried against Tank. He gonna try against Rolly, is what I'm saying. Boots and Blair Cobbs and Cody. I want to see it, Hendall, because Cody Crowley keeps saying he'd beat Boots up, knock him out. I'm tired of that. So yeah, hell yeah, he should have to fight him just because he keep talking. Does defense really win championships? Yeah, other than Shakur has the best defense. Demetrius Andre has some very, very good defense by the numbers, believe it or not. Dimitri Bivol is another one that had a low, percentage of punches landed on him. And some guys was Tank defense is better than what people think too, by the numbers, which I don't remember off the top of my head. But if you go look them up, you'll see that too. Benavidez is another one. He said at first he was all offense. I was about to say, look at his numbers too. He don't get hit as much as people think either. Benavidez. I ain't saying he don't get hit, but it's not what people think. It's not what people think. Hard twice at 135. Oh, at 135. Let me see. Yeah, I think Tank got some elite defense. I really do. Obviously Shakur. A couple guys. Frank Martin could defend himself. He's solid with defensively too. Frank Martin. You got some guys there. Got a couple guys there. Got some younger guys. Andy Cruz definitely already, man. That kid, he just got it. 10K. He really do. Great offense, has elements of defense embedded in. Yeah, let's talk to him, Professor. Talk to him, bro. Frank barely got to get tells you. Frank Martin don't get hit a whole ton either. He got really good defense too. It's just we expect a whole lot, like from people. Like you see a guy get hit 2-3 times in a fight with some good shots, and people be like, man, he get hit too much. Like, yo, what? It's a fight, dude. Like, what the hell? People be too crazy. Like, everybody get hit too much if that's the case. So Dos Santos got good defense, solid. I think. I mean, I think he got better since his loss. I'll say that. 10K. I think he got a little better since his loss. A little more polished, a little more patient. Which made him better. You know what I mean? AJ versus Ngannou. Who you got? AJ gonna win, bro. Ariana said, check your cash. I appreciate you, Queen. I got you. You said, yeah, AJ versus Ngannou. AJ getting it. AJ gonna beat Ngannou. I think his experience is gonna be enough for him. Peace to the Queen Arena in the cash app. Something. No, a little something, fam. No, that's big something. Appreciate you, Queen. Much love and appreciation to the Queen.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Appreciate you, Raina. Yeah, I think AJ Ngannou might make it an interesting fight because he a real combat athlete. I think he showed that against Fury, but I think part of the reason he was able to look the way he did because Fury just didn't respect him the way he should have, and he didn't train the way he should have. If you don't believe me, look at the way his body looked on fight night, on the actual fight night, as opposed to how his body looked being in camp for Usyk. You get what I'm saying? He was in a much different type of shape, and you can see it. So I think AJ ain't gonna play like that. I think AJ know full well what he doing. I think AJ is taking the opportunity to fight a winnable fight and make a lot of money. I don't see what reason in hell would he be participating in this fight instead of just trying to fight guys that are actually got experience boxing. Like, think about something. Let me highlight something real quick. Francis Ngannou is about to have in his first 2 fights, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Let that sink in, and you tell me if these dudes ain't picking on him. Francis Ngannou first 2 fights as a professional boxer was Tyson Fury, who was a damn champion, and Anthony Joshua was a former 2-time, get what I'm saying, unified champion. That's his first 2 fights. It's not another. Is it another 2 people in boxing I could say they fought them both, especially not in the same 2 fights, and nobody of note. You get what I'm saying? So that one got more power than Ryan, in my opinion. He might, bro. He really be swinging it, man. He really be letting it go, bro. Salute to my guy, Fight Game. Salute to you, Just. Keep cooking. Much love and appreciation, support, and the grind. Salute to you, bro.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Much love, bro. Cobra has got the best defense. Cobra defense not that bad. 10K. He just don't belong at 35. He don't belong at 35. And just play experience, difference between the two. Right. That's why I think he's gonna show Joshua gonna be a lot more focused because he's not gonna play with his career like that. You know what I mean? He just not. Ryder can crack with both hands. Gotta give him that. Yeah, they both got power. It's hard to gauge. I don't know who truly got more power because think about it, they both hurt each other, so they both can crack. Right? It's fair to say. Edwin seemed like a patient Edwin could be a very dangerous fighter because he got a willingness to engage and he's tricky. And he got real good speed. He got some tricky hand speed. He showed me that with Shakur. That dude got some really good reflexes, and he judged distance and range very good too. Got some solid timing, man. Edwin De Los Santos can fight. I like him, bro. I like him. His raw power is what helps Ngannou. Yeah, he's just a real combat athlete, bro. Like, his transition from MMA to boxing was crazy for that. I know, Fury might didn't take him as serious as he should have, but he still looked at exceptionally well in that fight. And that's because he's an athlete at the end of the day. You can't just, you know what I mean? You can't sleep on a guy that's athletic with that kind of punch. And he was able to take Fury best shots too. That was an element of the fight that swayed it. Like, Fury couldn't hurt him the way he anticipated. Thought he was gonna be able to hurt him, he couldn't do it. Edwin more athletic. Could be he is, bro. He's sharp, he's solid. I think that would crack under the pressure against Tank. I just feel like that fight for me, bro. I just go for what I see, and maybe he changes that on the night. I just know against elite level southpaw, you fought guys that have been less than elite level as southpaws, and you fought an elite southpaw, to your credit, right? And he giving you significant issues. That was just a couple fights ago. Tank Davis is by far one of the most accurate southpaws in boxing. So, and his power punches on top of that. So I have reason to believe, based off the numbers, that and this is something that he does over a consistent body of work, lands at that higher rate. So it's hard for me to think that somebody's going to get in a fight and avoid him completely for 12 rounds where he's not going to be able to land a shot. You get what I'm saying? It's tough to think that. So it's a tough fight. You know what I mean? It's a tough task to try to avoid him for 12 rounds, but it's also a tough task to try to catch Devin Haney for 12 rounds, right? Because he's very disciplined in that regard and keeping you on the outside behind a long jab and beating you up. So, you know what I mean? Or, just picking his shots and doing what he do. So both of those things are something that's not going to be easy to do. To knock a Devin Haney out won't be easy, but to avoid Tank Davis is very risky and it won't be easy. Your margin for error is very small. His friends with 265, Fury 273. Francis power translate because the way he punches, and Fury holding him made it worse. He was stronger. He didn't have to wear and tear. And he just was a bigger physical specimen and stronger than what Fury anticipated. Again, Fury just didn't prepare properly. Like, nobody's gonna convince me that he did. I don't think he took him serious, and I think he almost paid for it, as scary as it come. That type of win. Want AJ to KO Francis. I kind of want. No, I want Francis to KO AJ. Just because they picking on him, Fate, they picking on him, man. They picking on my guy. They picking on him, man. That niggas takes energy that'll make you iffy all night. Yeah. His ability to be athletic and challenge you, his feints, you know, them cat-like reflexes, like he'll keep you on your toes for 12 rounds. And I think that could lead to a mistake. And because everybody makes mistakes, including him. You're going to make a mistake in the fight. You're not going to go out of the fight unscathed, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You're not going to go out of, you know, a Devin Haney fight more than likely without eating some jabs and right hands. More than likely, more times than not. You're not going to go a whole entire fight with Tank Davis without him putting some type of hands on you. More than likely, you just not. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. It's boxing and everybody gets hit. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody gets hit. It is Bieber versus Beterbiev. Yeah, must watch for sure. Tyson Fury made boxing look bad. Yeah, 10K. Let's jump him. Let's jump him. He wilded out. And then he did some suspect stuff with that cut too. Don't think I don't know. I'll be paying attention. People behind the scenes know what's up with Tyson Fury in that cut. Anybody think when he posted that picture of that cut, it didn't look like it just happened? Anybody felt like that? That the cut didn't happen when he posted it, that it did? I just want y'all to think about that, son. Let it sink in. Go look at that picture again when he posted that cut. And go tell me if it looked like it happened right when he was posting it. Like, yo, look what happened, y'all. Go tell me if y'all think that joint happened, right? That dude full of games, man. He full of games, yo. I think he tried to buy himself more time for Usyk. I don't give a damn what nobody say. If not, that sparring was stupid as hell. It was too convenient. The dude intentionally threw an elbow. That was by far the most intentional elbow I ever seen. Why in the hell would they bring you in sparring for you to do that? It's a lot of questions with that dude. You just don't know how to think. Like, it's foolish behavior with this dude. And then they immediately had a camera with him walking right into it, shaking his head. It just seemed weird to me. I guess I'm just paranoid when it comes to Fury. I always think he up to no good. I'm gonna say this, Ngannou's a pure beast. He is. That man will go after AJ's head. Won't be surprised if he sleeps. AJ, I'm rooting for him that night, Zoom. Cause come on, man, I'm rooting for the underdog, yo. He fighting back-to-back champions, or at least a two-time former champion at AJ, bro. In the second fight, y'all clearly picking on that man. I'm rooting for him again in the second fight. I will be Francis Ngannou. You got my vote. They out here wilding, bro. They out here thinking you fool. Go out there and show AJ something, bro. All you gotta do is take him about 7-8 rounds. You might could catch him, bro. Francis fought Tyson Fury, who wasn't taking him seriously. For sure, he wasn't. Zoom, it seems sus, bro. Seem a little sus is all I'm saying, bro. Seem a little sus. Fury gonna have PTSD, BS. Just knew he would pull out, just don't know how. Just didn't know how. He found a way, Rob. I'm telling you, found a way. Found a way not to fight on that date, bro. Found a way. Dude, bogus, man. He bogus, y'all. But that's Tyson Fury for you, man. Tyson Fury for you. But yeah, they picking on Francis Ngannou, man. I hope he's standing tall. Man, I'm rooting for him. 2 fights in a row, Francis. Go out there and land one of them sledgehammers on. I tell you what, Fury got a better chin than AJ. He better not get hit. Don't get hit, bro. Tank versus O'Malley. Can't wait to happen. Yeah, he gonna punch a different shade of pink into his hair, bro. He'll punch one of that dude braids loose, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm quick." Just drop the link for film study. Come on, Lamont. That's exactly the dilemma regarding the fight. Which fight? Which fight you talking about? But man, yeah, man, I'm rooting for Ngannou, man. Go on, pull it off. Go on, pull it off. Go on, pull it off. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for your bro. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. Like I said, just to do our quick little rundown of what we built on, man. Y'all seen the matter of fact, for anybody that didn't see, let me just play this clip from Bradley when he was talking about boots, so y'all can see where we started at. With
why is he chasing Crawford? Don't chase the bag. Make yourself a name. Make a name for yourself. He just want to go straight to the top, and it's like, bro, Crawford's on a different level. Different pay scale. Crawford's at the penthouse. This kid he's at sea level. Terence now, is that guy. He's that guy. 10, 15 million. He's that guy, man. So in order for him to move, it got to be worth it. He's not going to just do it. I don't think that Boots, although it would be a good fight, and I got T in the fight, Terence winning that fight, it's just, will he get paid for it? And that's the thing.
And look, salute to Bradley. Salute to Bradley. I get him, but like I said earlier when we starting this live, I don't think Boots is chasing anybody. I think Boots just want an opportunity to prove that he great. And I don't think you can prove it without getting an opportunity like that. You have to get an opportunity. How else are you gonna prove it? You get what I'm saying? Everybody was once in Boots' shoes. It's not that he's not just chasing the bag. He's not trying to skip steps. The dude is 30-something fights in, and he want to prove that he great. I mean, he went out there, he beat the hell out of one of the toughest guys you got at 47 in Roman Vila, and he had to take the fight to him. He beat the absolute fight out of him. So again, Boots just want to prove that he great. You should appreciate him reaching for the top. I mean, Timothy Bradley, what you didn't have nobody telling you when you wanted to fight Pacquiao not to go chase Manny Pacquiao and be great, and you fought him 3 times, and people thought you lost to him every single time. But did that stop you from chasing greatness? Did anybody say, Timothy Bradley just want to skip steps and he just want to fight? No. You get what I'm saying? People are on board with seeing guys fight, fighters that want to fight them. You get what I'm saying? It's that simple, and it's no different with Boots. Who don't want to see the young man get an opportunity? He need to get an opportunity. He'll never be able to prove himself if nobody of any substance or merit of any note give him an opportunity. Anybody of any quality. Like, again, there's no harm in him shooting for Crawford. And it's not all about money with Boots. Of course, he want to be paid just like anybody else. But you don't hear that dude being a diva, kicking and screaming. He just want an opportunity to prove that he's great. And anybody that's not going about it that way, you should question why they're in boxing. He in there trying to, prove it. You know what I'm saying? Said the opposite when he was being nickel and dime by Bobby Spence was doing 10 to 15 mil. You get what I'm saying? Talking about the bag, prove yourself, go make your own name. He trying to make a name. He trying to make a name by fighting the name guys that was in his division, bro. That's what he trying to do. Nobody knocked you for trying to be great fighting Pacquiao, bro. You know what I mean? So again, don't knock the young man. Don't reduce him to just wanting money. Of course, they all do because they prize fighters, but that man want to be great. And I believe that, and I think he really would like to challenge himself against a Terence Crawford or somebody on that level. Get what I'm saying? Boots Ennis just want to, prove himself. Like I said, you can't do that fighting subpar opposition. People still calling this man a hype job. People still saying he need to prove himself, when I just don't understand how you can do it when nobody is raising their hand to fight you. You know what I mean? Now, here we go. Perfect example again, y'all. You keep calling him a fake boogeyman. You got Cody Crowley, again, with another opportunity to fight Boots Ennis, and this time it be for a title. Let's see if he answered the bell. Let's see if he answered the call. Let's see if he answered the call, bro. Let's see. Let's see if he answered the call. Let's see if he answered the call, bro. Let's see if he answered the call. Yo, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to tell y'all, Tank live rent-free in y'all head, bro. I couldn't even watch boxing if I felt the way about a fighter the way some of y'all feel about Tank Davis. Was we just talking about Tank or something? Or am I tripping? He says, where's Tank done as an elite fighter? Where's Tank done as an elite fighter? Tank been in 4 different weight classes as an elite fighter. And he's been the top fighter. If he'd have stayed at 140, he would have been a top fighter there. He'd been a top fighter at 26, won a title at 30. He doing his thing, top fighter at 35. He literally, the name everybody speak of, you got people from 122 as high as 50 damn forward talking about Tank Davis. Literally. So I don't know, man. He got everybody name in their mouth. He got to do. He got to be something more than just the cash cow, because people can't seem to stop talking about the man. So I think he's done plenty as an elite fighter. I just think if you're a guy that reduced his career to 135, you missed about 3 other weight classes. You know what I mean? You missed preferably him campaigning in 2 other weight classes and dipping his toe in another. So that's just how I run it down with Tank. I think he done plenty. I think there's plenty more for him to do. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on who you ask. Some people feel like nothing he did is anything. He ain't done nothing in boxing. But I just don't know how you can build yourself up to be where everybody wakes up and that's the name they talk about. Tank Davis. He clearly did something. Like, think about it. Why is the bar set so significantly high where you could be talking about, heavyweights, and somebody be like, hey, what Tank Davis is not nothing, and he ain't. It's like, what the hell, man? So that's what Tank Davis has done. And again, has anybody that's in or around Tank Davis's weight class fought anybody as good as him? Can you say then undeniably anybody that y'all want to see Tank fight? Could you say any of them fought a Tank Davis level opposition? I don't think you could. So that conversation for me is gonna always be dead unless they fight each other. If none of this kings fought, think about it. They said it was 4 kings, and out of all of them, it's gonna be one guy that's on his way to fighting 2 of the 4 kings, and he is the least skilled out of all of them. So what does that say about what has somebody done? Are you gonna respect Ryan more than the rest of these dudes because he fought Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia? I mean, and Devin Haney. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. So again, it all depends on how you look at it. If you want to tear into boxing, if you want to be this quote unquote tough ass critic, if you want to hold these guys' feet to the flame or this imaginary flame and just shit on everything they done, then yeah, you probably think, and what is he, 29-0, 27 knockouts? Yeah, you probably think being at 126, being the top guy there, winning the title at 130, being the top guy at 35, going up to 140, I guess you would think that none of that means doing nothing. So again, if you look at his body of work as if he's done nothing, that's you. I can't look at it like that. I love boxing. So has he beaten the absolute best guys in the world yet? Nah, but those guys ain't beat him either. So it's the same conversation every week, really. I mean, salute to all these dudes, man. Tim was good with it. It's crazy. Fights like Boots and Benavidez try to prove themselves. They get complaints from fans and certain boxing media, and that's what's wrong with the sport. Yeah, Tim, they want to be great. But then when you got guys that don't appear to want to fight everybody and not hungry, then they complain about that. So it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you Boots Ennis, because they know he is an immediate threat to anybody that he could call out, potentially fight in his weight class. Nah, he got to prove himself. Notice that if he want to prove himself against you, won't you prove he can't beat you? You know what I'm saying? Prove that shit, bro. Nah, let's big up the sport. You got dudes like Benavidez, hungry, chomping at the bit. He won his fight with Canelo, and he deserved it. Why not give it to the man? Get that man his shot. He want the smoke, give it to him. Boots Ennis, if he want to smoke with Crawford, I understand the money not being there, so I understand Crawford not accepting it or not being willing to fight him. I get that, but don't knock Boots Ennis for wanting the opportunity to be great against any of these dudes. He ain't got no picks, and at the end of the day, he won titles, and Terence Crawford got titles, so it ain't just fighting Terence Crawford. It's also about snatching up them titles that he won. You get what I'm saying? Adam was good with it. Boots got to fight somebody big to get Crawford's attention. Now, I think what it is, Crawford only got 2 fights left. It's simple. Crawford said it. That bag ain't right. The risk outweigh the reward, pretty much what it sound like to me. Then, to hell with that. Crawford like, yo, you got to pay like you weigh, man. Y'all want me to fight this one and that one, but you got to pay me. And I get it. And I get Boots want to prove himself. I get that. And I get fight fans that want to see that fight at 147. I'm with y'all. Watch for the hook. What's good with it? Anybody but Boots. Anybody. You get what I'm saying? They do not be wanting no smoke with the young scrapper, man. They don't be wanting no smoke with him, man. Boots really just one of them guys, bro. He dangerous, man. He dangerous and he tough to deal with. You know what I mean? He dangerous. He young. He hungry. Strong, fast, athletic, switch hitter. Like, come on, man. Like, I ain't saying he flawless, but you know what I mean? He flawed, but he still don't nobody want to deal with him. Don't nobody really want to deal with him for the most part. You know what I mean? Let's see if Cody Crowley prove us wrong. You know what I mean? Cody Crowley go out there and give us a, you know what I mean? Not again. Yeah, besides, yeah, I think he just got to, Crawford don't get the money, he not going to fight him, man. He said that. That's how I know that. But, you know what I mean? Flip it, these digits spin a whole new narrative for, yeah, positive light. Yeah, man. TFM has fought someone on Tank's supposed level when he fought Lomba. I mean, yeah, you can give him that. You can give him that. You can give TFM with that. That's why if you hear me, champion, I said with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 fights, they still all in around the same weight class. The same competition level. You get what I'm saying? But nobody would say undeniably that Lomachenko is better than Tank Davis at that point in his career. You get what I'm saying? So I would, not undeniably, you can't say that. So again, and at that point, Lomachenko already lost what? He already lost to Salido. So you get what I'm saying? So just look at it like that. I mean, Tank would never lose to a Salido level opponent. He would have knocked that guy smooth the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Smooth the hell out. So that's how I look at it, man. The man, yeah, he still got more to prove, but to say he hasn't done anything, just think about something. He fight about 3 names. Say if he fought them all, whether don't matter what the results was, you would consider him doing something then. You get what I'm saying? Nah, nobody wakes up and then they just on top of the world. It's a whole process that takes place with all these fighters. They all get their seasoning. And they all got different paths, bro. But ain't none of these dudes fighting the absolute killers of the divisions. They're not doing it. None of them. You know what I'm saying? None of them. Nah, you ain't got to get blocked. I mean, long as it ain't no disrespect, but people just got this weird obsession with Tank, and they don't give him no credit for nothing. And it's weird. And I'm going to always fight that good fight. That man, I wouldn't watch Tank if I felt the way people did. I wouldn't even talk about the dude if I ain't like him the way. If I felt like he wasn't nothing, he ain't never did nothing as an elite fighter, and he hyping. He just somebody that people overhyping, and Al Heyman this and the Mayweather hype, all this stuff. I would never watch that dude. I wouldn't even want my favorite fighter to fight him. Because of the way y'all label him. Like, why would you want to see anybody great fight less than great fighter, or just a hype job, a guy that just knock people out and fight flat-footed Mexicans? I would never want to see nobody fight that guy. If he was really just this cherry picker and not good at all, why would you want to see anybody fight him? You get what I'm saying? That's why people telling themselves they want to see Tank Davis fight all these people because they like him. They know he good. Yeah, it's okay to like him, to see him knock people out, bro. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's boxing, bro. You don't got to pick sides and none of that. You can enjoy Tank Davis sleeping somebody. I know y'all enjoy watching him knock Santa Cruz out too. It's okay. I know you enjoy watching Tank punch Santa Cruz punch Ryan Garcia rib halfway through his back. I know you enjoyed it. I know you enjoy it because y'all like violence and y'all boxing junkies. I don't care how much you don't like Tank Davis. I know you enjoy it because I know you watched it, whether you streamed it or you bought it. You probably streamed because if you're a hater. But I know you enjoy watching him punch temporary blindness and short-term memory loss into Hector Garcia. I'm pretty sure you enjoyed that. I know you enjoyed watching him punch Rolly out his mind, shake his brain. I know you enjoyed it. I know it because I did too. I know y'all enjoyed the Santa Cruz nap against as well because I enjoyed that too. Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all be enjoying this stuff. It's okay because we fight fans, bro. A hater will have you thinking you can't enjoy that dude knocking somebody out because it ain't the absolute guy that you want to see. I'm going to enjoy boxing as I see fit, man. You know what I mean? While demanding the best fights possible. But I can't do nothing more than big up the big fights and call for them and support them when they make them, bro. I can't make these dudes sign on the dotted line, but we can talk about these fights all the time. You get what I'm saying? Tank will do Loma dirty and 3 of them dudes. I think so too. He got beat, not the same fighter. T.O.'s shaky them up and down performances since getting beat. Santa Cruz and Mexican last time. Chasing taking down here. He tried, but I just think he just was chasing that bag. For real. But salute to the fam. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Another dope cook, another dope build with the family, man. Yeah, nap against his will, 10K. I know they appreciated that nap against his will. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think people, sometimes people, I think they misunderstand people support for Tank. They think you just don't care who he fight or you don't want to see none of the great fights. You want to see them all, but that don't mean in the meantime I'm not going to enjoy the performances that he putting out. Yeah, we can always demand the best, fight the best. That's what we here for. That's what we want to see. But I don't think I could discredit everything a man has accomplished because he hasn't fought the exception, the likes of 2-3 guys. Like, it's just not enough. You know what I mean? Working through in the chest, someone blocked me on for boxing. Nah, you good. You good, champ. Salute to you, bro. T feeling was always questioning. It's great back. Yeah, then back to back. Up and down, bro. Game bang for their favorite. Yeah, I'll be trying not to. I love the networks and all the fighters. Yeah, I got favorites, but I try to give all these dudes they fair just due when it's all said and done. You know what I mean? They all responsible for giving us fights that we like. All these dudes we talk about. It's not a single fighter I talk about that I don't like. With the exception of Tyson Fury, I really just don't care for him too much as a fighter. Like the stuff that I've seen with him, like he don't represent the sport the right way. But he'll just fly under the radar because he can fight. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Don't bite the bullet. Don't bite the bullet. Yeah, don't bite the bullet, bro. Don't bite the blue blood semi-paragraphs and capitals that man getting them arguments that blew me on and salute to my guy. Oh man. Salute to my guy, Blee. Yeah. Man, y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button for your bro, man. Salute to my bro, Fate. Man, what's good with it? Does Keyshawn really deserve a Teal fight? I mean, look, it might be a little early, respectfully, Fate. It might be a little early for it. But I'll say this. The way Tio looked, there's not a significant skill gap between them two. The way Tio been looking, and, you know, think about it. Kambosos won't beat no Keyshawn Davis right now. Kambosos won't beat Keyshawn Davis. Get what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, you get what I'm saying? I got him over Jermaine Ortiz too. I got him over Jermaine Ortiz too. So it's like it's probably early for him, but that skill gap ain't crazy. I've been saying this for a while about Keyshawn, man. Mess around. I'm telling you all things. They be sleeping on him. I'm not going to even jump the gun over no Pedraza performance. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to keep watching that guy with a close eye like I've been doing. Keyshawn is an improving fighter. Like I said, I think he's going to continue to prove it. I like this, the matchup with Pedraza. I understand it for what it is worth. People want to try to discredit the win. I told you they're going to do that regardless who that dude fight, man. So Keyshawn Davis, keep winning, keep staying focused. You look happy. You got your mom, you got your girl, you got your brothers, you got DB3, you got your people that you rock with. Keep winning, bro. You're in a very good position. I think you made some mistakes early. You understood. You got through some things. You know what I mean? You was going through some things. You got through some things. Now you get into some things. It's just that simple, man. So I rock with that young man. He's 24. He focused. He look extremely happy right now. And I think a happy fighter is going to be a good thing for him moving forward, man. He continue to win. I'm going to keep watching him. I like the way he doing this thing. Y'all keep standing on business, bro. You know what I mean? Keep focus up, bro. Just keep moving up that ladder gradually. Call out who you want, but stand on business each and every time you get in that ring. I could never ask for more, bro. And don't turn down no smoke. Thought I was going to fall after the first response. Hell no, I stood on my chat. But the thing about him, though, Fate, he'll go back and forth, but he definitely a mean well. Like, whether you agree to disagree, he'll tell you that. Like, he still had a conversation with you, for sure. You know what I mean? That I know, because me and him went to a conversation back and forth, too, about some stuff. But I be wanting to chop it up with people so they know, like, I don't like to argue boxing. I like to chop it up and build. Like, arguing is pointless. You know what I'm saying? Unless I got all the answers, I don't want to argue with nobody. So I ain't never got all the answers. So I don't do no argue. Dope build. Just to appreciate you, man. We close to the 4-hour mark. Look, salute to everybody that stayed to the end of the show, man. We just rock out. Y'all know we be in it for the long haul. We just rock. Happy fighter. I'm telling you, in the sport with material health is a big thing. But never talked about. You see, that mental health is serious, bro. I'm telling you, and you see all the stuff he went through and got through. You gotta rock with him after that interview. Got to. After the cigar talk, you gotta rock with him, man. Frank, you ain't gotta stand on this business. I hope he stand on that Tank business. I hope that's the business he's standing on next. I swear, I hope that's the fight for him, man. But man, much love and appreciation to everybody, man. Another dope build in the books. Salute to everybody. Hell of a Monday build for us. Almost 4 hours. Don't nobody do it like us. We stream kings over here, man. We right back at it tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Y'all make sure y'all meet me here. Don't meet me here, beat me here, matter of fact, man. But look, y'all make sure y'all smash the like button on the way out. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Make sure you got your notifications on if you don't. And we just going to keep building. Salute to my guy, Lamarcus. Peace to the kings and the queens in the chat. Much love to everybody in the Cash App, Super Chat. Y'all know y'all the real MVPs. Keep rocking with your boy. And we going to keep building, man. So with that, enjoy the rest of y'all night. See y'all tomorrow. Peace to the fam. Oh, y'all go check out my good brother, Jay Hardcore, at 8 o'clock, which will be in 10 minutes. My good brother, Jay Hardcore, will be live and in the flesh. You dig? Remember this night he fought. Hold on, 10K. I got you, bro. I got you, 10K.
Hey, bro. You remember the night you fought Tank?
Teófimo.
Hey, bro. You remember the night you fought Tank?
Teófimo, saludo, papá. Bendiciones, campeón. Éxito hoy, que la tienes apretada. Oye, siéntate a hablar con Top Rank y pregúntale por qué no quisieron garantizar mi pelea contigo. Por eso mi promotor tomó todos los rumbos. Cuéntale eso a la gente. Habla claro, ¿tienes o no tienes miedo? ¿Quieres o no quieres pelear conmigo?
Mira, Teofimo, Matías, Ryan García, ¿quién más? Rolly Romero, toda esa gente.
Floyd Money Mayweather, you're not going to distract us. I know that you're with Ryan, and I definitely know that you're with Tank Davis while you're talking about what Devin is wearing while he's fashionably minding his own business. We want to know, what is that on your top of your head? They told me it was the turkey. I said, the turkey? Well, does that mean the guy had to have turkey legs to put it on? Does that mean that you have the turkey fade, the turkey line? Does that mean you go to turkey cuts to get it done?
That looks nothing like you, mate. Where is it you're coming back for?
Turkey. Does that mean that you are the biggest jive turkey?
You just called me a jive turkey. I'm pretty sure that you called me a jive turkey.
Because you have an afro and a beard.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, Pussy. No Ryan. Who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the word no. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bite. What you got on my 40, homie?
I thought you had $200.
I do. But I won't spend Red's money. I'm broke.
We already ready to go to 40, bro. We already ready to go to 40, bro.